Welcome back to another one. Let's go find our friends. We just got set up. Oh yeah, control is crouch. I've been playing too much Minecraft today. Why, hello there. Howdy.
Bum 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 bum.
You sit on the edge.
Bum 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 bum.
Da-dum.
Dum
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 dum.
dum. Da-da-dum, dum. I don't like being up here. Oh. Ow.
Sorry. Oh!
Whoa.
Sorry.
Hey, look, it's
That's
here
violent.
to help us remember the controls because I have a goldfish memory.
Oh.
Now
Have
hopefully
you guys
I'll be
seen
alright.
the fruit fly that they put in Minecraft?
Fruit fly? Is that in the
I've heard of it,
sift?
yeah. I've heard of it.
It's no. It's like like scientific paper
Wasn't it like a spider?
recreated a fruit fly brain, and then someone else open sourced it, and then someone else put it into Minecraft controlling a spider.
Yeah.
That
yeah,
was
yeah.
the wildest thing you've said to me ever. I'm still trying to figure it
It was
out.
like
Wait, what?
the neural
fruit fly?
network of the fruit fly's brain
Okay.
was completely scanned and researched, and then they open sourced the neurons, and then they made it, hooked it up to a fruit fly. No, to a spider, and then the spider walked around.
So the fruit fly brain is controlling a spider. What's this have to do with Minecraft? You mean a spider in Minecraft?
Yes. They programmed the fruit fly. Like they remade a fruit fly brain in Minecraft.
Yeah,
And it
this is
controls
like,
the spider.
This is like the future of mob
And
AI.
I don't know if I consider it ethical, but we'll see.
It's been done. It's just code now.
It's been done. It's been done, exactly. Like, there's not a whole lot
Yeah.
I can say, and I'm not here to get political, but I don't know. I feel like if I was a fruit fly, I would like to be in the real world.
The fruit fly did not consent to any of this.
That's
Hello?
right. That's
Hi.
right.
We should
Hi.
make it so the fruit fly controls a Tesla. Then it would be in the
Oh
real
my
world.
god.
Yeah.
The fruit fly
Yeah.
should control a real fly.
That's how we get automatic
Oh yeah,
driving.
that's even better.
We make the fruit
This is a lot
flies
of
do it
stuff.
all. Can I put a backpack
our
on your
stuff.
backpack?
Can you put it back in my backpack?
I can put a backpack on
Wait,
your
give me the
backpack.
orange one. Give me the orange one. I want
put
the
a-
orange one. Give me the orange one.
Oh, am I wearing the orange
You got-
one?
you
have
got
a
a
backpack
backpack on your
backpack.
backpack.
I'm wearing mine.
I got a back. I can't access my backpack.
Give me
Xisuma, you're taking the map.
I
Wait,
got it.
funny
I
way
got
over.
it. Just stop moving. Okay.
You're wearing
don't
the
have
orange one. You're
but it's
wearing the
okay.
orange one. No, he's wearing the orange one.
Okay.
I'm not, because
give me
you
this one.
clearly have it. Give it this. Give it this.
No, we have
Let me fix this. Let me fix this.
two orange ones.
You take
Listen,
you take
Bundy,
this pink
calm
one.
down. You're
you're
wearing an
so-
orange
so
one.
difficult.
I promise you.
Oh, did it.
Alright.
Put this on me.
How do I kick things again? Oh,
Yes.
like that. Good.
Thank you.
Alright, now put this one on me,
Okay,
please.
got it.
Put that on me.
Okay.
Alright, you
Okay,
got it.
There we go. Now,
Right in the head.
well, come on, put it
Alright,
on.
it's on you.
Put it there. Yep, you're wearing it.
Okay, let me put this baby thing on you.
Yep, he's got the
Sorry.
baby carrier.
Oh, I hold the babies.
I'm just
Okay,
trying to
okay,
amuse
and
myself.
Wait, and do I have a thing on my thing?
Yeah.
The baby.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Alright.
Wait. So what's the plan,
Alright, where
everybody?
were
I think
we?
we should go to the map room.
We're going,
Map room.
we're going to the black Xbox, right? We're going to the
Yeah,
Xbox.
yeah, we're going to the Xbox.
Map room first, though, right?
Yeah,
that
we're
really
gonna find out where the
was rough.
Xbox is.
Put this on me. Give me the orange one. Give me the. That was rough, man.
We really like to bicker as soon as we get into the game, don't
Oh, Ellie, I'm such a fan of Werner Herzog.
Is that the guy
dog.
who made
Yes,
the
me
rocket?
too.
No,
No,
who's that
that's the
guy?
guy. That's the actor, the German actor that has like a very weird way of phrasing things.
I feel like I have to search this because as soon as you said that, a picture of a specific person popped into my head, and I really want to know if it's
He's
them.
old. He's old.
Okay, Werner Herzog.
It's like Werner Herzog something. Herzog. Yeah, Werner Herzog. I want
to
eat the baby.
That's not who I was thinking of, but like I've heard that name somewhere.
Okay, well,
before.
it is his name.
Recently.
So there's that.
Yeah, we didn't do the-
Recently, I've heard of his name. I don't know. Right.
We could do that.
Yeah.
And then
We
go
should
for
head up
this.
the mountain and do these two. We were supposed to do them last stream.
We also haven't done
can't
this
do
one.
those.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's 3 like really close to the Xbox. We probably need 5 for that though.
So I'm seeing flags on some of these little jelly bean heads, right?
Yeah.
I need to turn off
Those are the ones that we've done.
So there's one over here we
there's
haven't.
4 on the coastline over here. There's like 6 on the coastline that we haven't done.
There's some like yellow box there.
Oh yeah. Is that another megaphone?
So what's the plan?
One down
I'll
here
follow
in the
you guys.
valley? There's
Do
like-
we
I think
want to
there's
just
9
like do we
more
want to
jelly
hit up the
beans.
ones that we haven't done in order? Because we could get the train to here. That's the first one going in this
Oh, the
direction.
train.
Yeah, I'd like to. I'd
Yeah,
like
I
to
forgot
go
we- I
there.
forgot that we have the train.
And then, by
then-
the time we took the train, it should be around midnight, and I'll leave stream.
Oh,
Yeah.
Do you remember how slow they
should,
were?
the train was
Yeah,
slow.
yeah, they were slow.
It was a bit slow. But you know
So I
that
think the main
location
goal
round the
today-
side. There's a bunch over here.
Nevertheless, we can
quite a lot.
play that game where it's like,
Hang on.
you know,
It's like-
everyone think of a fruit, and then you go 3, 2, 1, and then everyone say the fruit, and then hopefully you get the same fruit.
I have an observation to
Just
make.
get-
Okay, this feels like maybe we unlock something, but like look at these little tokens here that go around. There's like quite a lot of them, and they don't
Oh,
have
we could
flags
just do
on them.
these. Yeah, these are
It
great.
feels like a trail.
Yeah, there's an entire line of them that we have not
Now-
done on the coast.
They're also
Oh, wow,
not like
that's a
these
lot of
ones.
them.
Yeah.
The other ones have some sort of structure each time, where we did an activity.
Yeah.
So it gives
Yeah.
me a
So-
feeling that there's something new or different about them.
Should
So-
we
A little bit more
aim to
complicated.
go for the
I
Xbox?
No,
Or
if you're right.
Yeah, so the Xbox probably needs another 5 beans, and I think if we solve the Xbox tower, then
These
that
actually
unlocks the
lead
dam.
towards it. Like if you follow the line, it will come back around.
Yeah, good point. Yeah, and there's 2 here and there's 1 here. There's 1
Yeah,
here and there's 2.
there's-
Where are they?
Like to eat
There's
it.
2
Right here.
right here up the hill from the map tower, like really accessible.
Oh yeah, these are
close
really
by.
close. We could get these 2 and then go that way. Oh.
Yeah, these 2 and then head to Xbox Tower or something, just to see what Xbox Tower is up to.
All right. So
'Cause
from
I think
here,
I think there's like something on the front of it that we had to unlock.
which
Yeah.
tunnel do we want to
Sounds
take
good.
from here? Where's the closest tunnel exit or transport do we want to use?
There's one
Oh,
here.
yellow. Look,
yellow.
yellow.
here.
Yeah, yellow goes right to the base of it.
Okay.
Oh my god.
And
But
then...
yellow has like 2 ends, right? So where's the other end? We want to make sure we go in the right direction. Where the heck are we?
Does yellow have
We
2
could exit
exits?
out.
Oh, we're here.
Purple
We're
looks like
here.
it's the
Map room,
closest
right?
to-
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
just so we can actually just go down the hill a little bit into the valley. That takes us to the red entrance right here,
Yeah.
and then we just follow that to yellow.
Okay, yellow
If
will
we
be
go
on our
yellow,
left.
we could
Super
exit.
All right, that sounds like a
exit
plan.
Over here.
Yep.
Is this
That wasn't chaotic in the slightest.
I think we just got to go this way.
Melody, thank you so much for 90
Wait,
Thor
it's
months.
very hard to walk
Appreciate
over
you.
that.
Welcome
Exiting
back
at-
to another one.
Are we exiting at purple or pink?
Hope you're
Purple or pink is like. Is
yellow.
it purple or
going to
pink? I don't know.
enjoy a more chill
No, that's
stream
where we're
today.
coming in, right? Oh no, that's where we're. Okay, yeah.
Oh, it's
If we
nighttime.
take the tunnel.
How wonderful. Yay, we got a
Oh,
light.
we don't need
Feels
that.
like it
Yeah.
always.
And
takes
we got
us
a
an
laser
entire
beam.
day to solve this.
So we can go left.
Okay,
Do we ever unlock the
Yeah,
one
we
on
can
the
just go
right?
This way.
No, we didn't.
I don't think we did.
Not yet.
How do we do that?
Not yet.
I'm not sure where we unlock that from.
Ba,
Thing, a button
ba,
that we can press. Ugh.
ba, ba, ba,
Yes, we're just looking for the right
ba, ba,
tunnel.
Dude, it's not Lord of the Rings. Come on.
That's
Yeah.
also not at all what I
Why are
sang.
you singing the Doctor Who
That was
theme
blatantly Lord of the Rings. I've seen that
That
wizard
is
movie so many
neither
times.
of you are correct right now.
Dude, I've seen that little wizard guy
This guy's-
and his
this
theme
guy's
song so many times.
I feel you are fully incorrect.
I'm not.
What's this?
I've seen that cartoon so many times.
It's the secret. You haven't seen the secret tunnels yet.
Secret tunnel, secret tunnel. All right. Secret tunnel.
Let's go.
You gotta go, you gotta go left.
Yeah. How about that? Dude, if I was a
Very
if I was a
echoey.
bender, I feel I would be an earthbender. That's my thing.
You would be.
Yeah.
I feel like you're down to earth like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're down to
Yeah,
earth.
that's so true.
Yeah.
I
Yep,
I
so
feel
true.
an earthbender is also the most powerful Because
so, too.
you can
There's a lot of
build
earth.
your own houses. I feel real estate would be amazing.
Yeah,
as a
you can
group of
build your own
earth
house.
Also,
You can make your own
you go
igloo if
I
you're a
want
waterbender.
another balcony. Boop. There it is.
yeah. Do you think they can bend dirt though, or is it just rock?
Yeah, they yes.
Okay.
They can,
Dirt is
yeah.
Just make sure.
Dirt is rock.
Yeah. No.
Dirt is rock.
Okay, we go yellow. We got. Wait. Okay, we got it.
Dude, there is sandbenders in this series.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're
dirt is not sand. Dirt is rock.
Yeah. Sand is very small
I
rock.
think we might have gone the wrong way.
This guy's
No,
very, very adamant about
We just keep going this way.
dirt being rock.
Unless that's yellow up there, then we
yeah,
go
so
left.
what is dirt then? If it's
Oh,
not
okay.
rock, then what is dirt?
That's yellow.
Guys, we just keep going.
It's probably rock, yeah. Do you think he
Alright,
likes
So
rock metal
like
music?
imagine, right? So
follow me.
you're back at the age old Earth didn't exist. Earth gets created from an asteroid. Asteroid boom explode, right?
That's not how Earth works.
Now
go left.
suddenly
You're going a bit far.
Let's go left.
lost me at
entirety
that.
is stone. Entirety
Earth
is
gets
stone.
created.
Earth is stone. And then time passes. Earth is dirt. So like it had to be rock.
I think you need to brush
So
up
rocks-
on your Earth
So
science.
eventually, the house you build out of rock becomes dirt.
That's right. But the house you build out of dirt will never become rock.
That's true. So it's like sharks are fish, but fish are never shark.
That's right.
Xbox!
Xbox. So where on the hill was it? Was it to the right here?
Coming up on your right, you will
Have
see
you done
that we
this?
are approaching a Z.
Hello?
This
Hello,
might
have we
be
done
this
this?
might
I
be
think it
what
was
we're
that,
looking
yeah.
for.
No, it's that. Is that we have to
Beep 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 beep. Blip, blop, blop, blop.
Cool.
Are they following us?
Xisuma, do you
Okay.
agree with the dirt conundrum?
I had no idea what you were talking about. In fact, I kind of felt like I was in a time machine listening to a pothead conversation.
Understood. Carry on.
I was like, I've heard conversations like this
My guy
before.
said, we go back to Earth creation. Earth with rock
I
became dirt.
feel, Xisuma, I feel you would be a waterbender.
Where are you guys at? Did you guys
I do not know what you're talking about.
Have you not seen Avatar?
Who has a walkie-talkie?
I saw the first one a long time ago, and I didn't particularly like it.
Okay, that's okay. But like, which element would you be?
Blasphemy.
This is getting
Element?
spiritual. Yeah.
What element are they?
Well,
There's
water,
fire.
earth, wind, and fire.
Are they water because they're blue?
Some of them.
Oh no! Oh, you're talking about Avatar, the blue people.
Yeah, the
Oh
blue.
no,
talking about Avatar, the little kid with the arrow.
No,
With the arrow in his
the
head.
kid Avatar, Aang.
Say what? I got no idea what you're talking
Aang.
about.
Yeah,
Aang.
it's a really cool animated show. It's my favorite of all time.
Okay, I
It's
don't think
about
I've
little
seen
guys
it.
that can control Earth.
Aang?
Hi, fellas.
We
I
didn't
thought
have
we
a
were going to the
walkie-talkie.
Xbox.
The only one we had was in my backpack.
So we got to
I thought
Well,
we
you
were
got
communicate.
wrong because we're here.
Well, you
apparently.
were wrong.
Well, I took your baby holder.
Oh, I see. It goes back and forth.
Oh,
Is
so
this a me-
someone's
do you think
over
this
there.
might be a memory game? Like you got to get over there and remember?
Oh,
Because we
my
got
memory's
walkie
fried ever since
talkies.
I-
And only
became
one
dirty.
person. Only one person.
Oh,
Hold
you
on,
got to
let's
take
bring a
them across
walkie-talkie
one
then.
at a time. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's just
you
carry
have
people.
one on your.
Oh. Who has
What's
walkie?
going on?
I got one walkie.
I have one in my backpack.
So we
And
can send
Tyler has
across two
one.
at a time. Ellie, if we take your actually, we'll go with you, Silent. You got
Bye
you're gonna carry
Bye-bye.
two symbols
Bye-bye.
across at a
Bye-bye.
time, I think.
Bye bye.
Okay.
Fundy's
you want
just
to put
got
one
to
on
tell
the
us
back?
what they are.
What are we putting on your back?
One of the symbols, and then I can carry one.
Yeah, but he can tell us, right?
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello?
So we gotta go quick.
We need information.
I'm just gonna
I
take a
need
spiral.
the
that's
following
it.
5 symbols from you to be brought this way. A 6, an S, a triangle,
Silent, come back, come back.
a
Silent!
divide symbol, and a 9.
Oh, my guy just brought a random one over there.
I repeat, 6,
A divide.
S, triangle, diagonal stripe, 9.
9.
Well,
We don't have the 9. Is this a 9?
is the S an upside down 6? Like 9 and 6, how do we distinguish them? That's what we need to ask. Where's the thing gone? I had it.
So this one,
9 and 6 can kind of be
this
the
one,
same.
every time you pick it up, it picks up in a specific rotation.
Put one on my back.
See?
Put one on my back. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Wait. We're trying to figure it out. Silent. Be patient.
Well, we can take
There's a
2 of
6
them
and a
over.
spiral and a triangle.
Yeah, I'll put one
6
on your
spiral
back.
triangle.
You have to.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll put one on your back.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay.
Great. Beautiful.
How do you distinguish the
Oh,
6 and the 9?
Well,
You know.
how do you distinguish the numbers?
We
think
have
you figured
one
out
that could be a
spiral, it could
6
be
or a 9.
No.
And we have
I
a
think
squiggly
it's-
line that
that's a
maybe
6.
looks like a 6 if a 3-year-old drew it. It looks more like an E.
So that's a.
That's right. That's right. You go both.
That's
yeah,
a 6
right.
because every time you pick it up, it puts
S,
itself
yeah,
back.
that's
So
right.
This is a E.
Where's your 6 then?
Stripe and the 9. These two.
This is 9. Where do you see a 9, bro?
Dude, that
That's
is
9.
that is wild.
Where do you see a 9? That's an E.
Is
That's a
that the
9.
divide symbol, this one?
Yeah.
The slash. A
That's a-
divide usually
yeah, I
has
see
a
the
dot
nine, I
above
see
and a
the nine.
below.
Well, I'm a programmer and we don't have that icon.
That is
I put one on
that
your
is
back.
debatable. I'm pretty sure.
In programming, we use
Mate,
that
in
thing.
pro,
Well, this-
yeah, on computers,
it
in
can be
math,
divided,
yeah, I know
yes.
what you mean. It gets used that
Oh, we
way.
gotta go.
Is there a time
do it,
limit
do it,
on
do
this
it.
thing?
Yes. My time. I'm
No.
gonna be bored.
Okay.
This feels like a bit of a non-puzzle. It's like go over there, look at that, and then come
Yeah.
back here. Doing a little
least it
bit of
brought 2.
housekeeping.
Yeah. What is this? I'm scared of reset. This might reset the puzzle.
Who's coming back? Fundy is. So Fundy needs to take this because they definitely know what order these go in. Can I pass it to you? Oh, you took it. Fair enough. Now I'm gonna shine a light in your eye. Oh!
Goodbye,
Oh!
goodbye, goodbye.
That hit your head.
I missed.
I lost the pointer.
How dare you?
I think I see it. Help me. Help me. Where did it go? Oh, I've lost it. I've lost the dang pointer. What's the point of that, eh? I'm using a different mouse. It makes me more prone to kicking. Well, I kicked that over the edge. I'm sorry.
We didn't get it.
You don't get it? Wait. What are you
That's one.
signaling? What was the extra bit of info you needed? Like, what were you signaling?
Oh, okay. So this means when I do this,
Yeah?
it means people should use their Twitch Prime.
Okay.
Bap.
Where's
We don't
baby
need these
holder?
anymore. Yay.
Where's baby holder?
Yeah.
Is it on my back?
Kick him at her. There we go.
By the
Put
way,
baby on
I
back.
may or
It's on-
may not
it's-
have
the
kicked
baby's on your back
our
now.
pointer off of the mounting.
That's fine.
I know.
Yeet.
Alright, should we go up to the
Let's
Xbox?
see. Yeah. Do I have a
Yeah, because we
walkie-talkie
don't
on
even
on my
know if
hip?
we need the babies for it.
No,
Sure.
you don't.
Let's go find out. Is it this way?
There's
Do I-
another puzzle on the way. Probably.
Do I have my
'Cause There's
bearings?
2 on top of this mountain.
Stop moving. Stop.
Happy birthday.
I was kind of wondering if that was both of them, just like both sides of it.
Happy birthday to me.
It's your birthday today.
No, no.
Just in a sing-song mood.
Yep.
Well, it's someone's birthday, so happy birthday to them.
Happy birthday to you.
Right, this
Dum
Xbox,
dum dum.
does it have an entrance? Oh!
Whoa, it's a fancier entrance. Whoa! Oh, we did it.
Yeah, those are the 5 different things that we've lit up, so we've opened this.
Let's wait for the team. Let's wait
Should we
for the
scare
team.
him? Should we scare him? Quick, quick. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
They have no idea.
Ah! Ah!
Ellie's coming. Ellie's coming soon. Ellie's coming soon.
Let me put that in you. What's happening?
Did we scare
Let
you?
me put this on your
Oh,
hip.
it's so scary,
No,
guys. I'm
let me put
sweating.
this on your hip.
Guys,
You can only
I
put
have no
walkie-talkies
idea
on
what
my
you
head.
are.
No, I can put this right. It gives me the option. I know.
Maya he, Maya ha.
Are we doing silly voices
go.
now?
Oh, you
Yes.
can put those
Only silly voices from this point on.
Oh, je les silly fausses. Je ne parle pas français.
What does this do?
Oh, we
Oh, there's
all
4 of
have
us,
to
and there's a door. You gotta. Right.
Oh, we gotta press
Wait.
the button, everybody.
2,
Hang on.
3.
Then what am I
Everybody hold
supposed to
down the
do?
button.
Also,
Am
press
down
I,
the button.
am I supposed to pick you
Yeah.
up? Is that
No, just press a button.
where
think we
are the
just all
buttons? Oh,
have to
sorry,
be
I'm
here.
trying to use those binoculars. Right, where's
This
the
guy's
button?
zooming in on the binocular. Over there.
It's somewhere,
You're
it's
too
somewhere
close
over
to me,
there.
Ellie. You need to be further away so I can see where you're pointing.
Wait, let me figure it out. Let me figure it out.
It's
Okay,
over there.
okay.
It's over there, I believe.
I can kind of see you now.
Am I
No,
too close?
Fundy.
Hold me up,
Oh,
hold me up.
what
Hold me
pretty
up.
eyes you have.
Hold me up.
do I have a bald spot? Everyone has been telling me I have a
Oh,
bald
I
spot.
kicked it again.
It's over there.
Oh, I went all the way down here. Be right back, guys. Ow. I can't see it. Ugh, why can't I stand up properly? Oh, there it goes.
Follow the light, Xisuma.
Don't press that button.
I need a torch.
So weird from my perspective.
Follow the light.
Guys, I couldn't find the binoculars. I couldn't find the binoculars. They're gone.
We're
Anyway,
not gonna solve this without the binoculars.
I need a quick
Sorry, you
bathroom
said
break. So give me 5 minutes.
All right.
No.
Okay, I've
Why
had
did you
my
not want to
fun.
press the button?
I've had my fun.
Button. Button.
Like this? Like that, yeah?
Press
Well,
the
now I
button.
don't
Press
want
the button.
I don't want to.
Yes, you want to.
Come
I
on,
don't know.
man.
What's in it for
Don't
me?
keep us
What's in
waiting.
it for me?
Don't be rude. Just press
What
the
do I
button.
get for pressing the button?
So we can keep
What do I
playing
get
the
for-
game.
You just threw. You
Come
threw
on.
the flashlight over the edge. Okay, there we go.
Whoa!
Fundy fell asleep.
Horror game.
I'm scared, guys.
Guys,
Ah! Oh no! No, we need more of us. How can we? Oh wait, they're for those.
Oh, it takes 6 babies. Oh, and then we get a special key. Look at this special key.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, 6 jelly beans. Okay.
Right. If only we had binoculars to look and see where we
I
needed to
have
go
one.
next.
You need to come with me.
You do have one. Let's put it in. Let's be pro. Nice. Right, we need to find those binoculars so we can look for stuff. Or we could just wing it.
Yeah.
Do you want to wing it?
Oh yeah, we could. The binoculars, I think Silent has them.
Does anyone have the
does anyone have
binoculars?
the binoculars?
Oh no, I
Fundy,
don't want that back.
Fundy,
What's
what happened to you,
happening?
man?
Man.
Did you eat the mushrooms?
I can hear you.
I think Fundy ate the
I'm
mushrooms.
actually having a hallucinative trip. I'm actually a little scared.
Wait.
going on?
Oh, it
hello?
stopped. It stopped.
Hello?
Oh, he's back.
Hello?
What did you see?
What did you see?
Was it like a vision?
What?
Do you now see the
What
world
just
around
happened?
you
Where was I
differently?
the whole time?
You were here and you were just like passed out. You had
Oh, I was
swirly eyes.
not here. I'll tell you that.
Oh man.
You have to spirally eyes.
What did you see?
I was having like an actual acid trip. I'm sorry, but it was that. And there's nothing else I can compare it to.
Wow,
Fair
okay.
enough.
Oh, Silent, you have the binoculars.
I do. Apparently, I do.
I was thinking we could look
Okay,
out the window and see where to
Fundy,
go
I
next.
don't believe you, but come up here.
No. I genuinely was having like proper visions.
Yeah. This guy.
How did you do that? What button did you press?
I didn't press anything. I passed out as soon as the
pressed
door
the acid
opened
button.
and I couldn't move. And I was
I
teleported
think you
Press the acid
out.
button.
I think the
I was
game.
teleported out on this side. I was flying on this side. And I was looking around.
The
And then
game.
I saw the back of your head.
I think the game would.
No, he definitely smoked something. I can hear it in
No,
your voice.
no,
You smoked
no,
something.
no.
Bro was playing that horse magnification game earlier. I think he's just messing with us.
This was real. This was real. I'm
What did you
genuine.
see
It's a
though?
train.
Like you were just
train.
flying around?
So I think I saw all 6 places we needed to go.
I was gonna say that in this game, if it sent you on a trip, it would be about communicating what you saw with the rest of us, right?
Yeah,
Like, that's
but
what this game is all
I
about.
genuinely have not remembered a single one other than literally
silent.
being outside of this building.
Boots and gets and boots and gets and boots and gets.
All right, so let's collect 5 more of these. All right.
Yeah. Why do we drop every single item that we carry every time that we go anywhere?
I don't like holding things.
Let's do it.
Are you
There's
throwing up?
one more bean up the mountain from us.
Did I
Oh!
hear someone throw up?
Oh! Do I have anything on my back?
Someone two up.
Yes, you have the
You
map.
have the map on your back.
Okay, I think I prefer a light.
Let me put this here.
Anyone want to lead the way?
Okay, so there's one more bean up the mountain from us that we gotta go get.
I'm not
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah,
I
so
was
the two up
wondering
here,
if
right?
those two are just like either side of it. If we go to the left, we can follow
I
that
think it
big
might be.
line of them, right?
I know there was one down here, right?
Yeah. So the coast has like 12.
What's the green
is this?
thing? What's the green
There's
thing? What's
two
the
of
green
those
thing?
green
Up
things.
the mountain.
Can you see there's two?
What is this green thing?
I don't think they were there before. Oh, is it an entrance to something? Yeah, look, behind you. It's
Yeah,
green
it's a tunnel.
tunnel.
It's a tunnel. It's a tunnel.
Oh, so much failure. Oh, wait.
Wait, is it?
Wait, this might be a
not.
thing.
No, this is a puzzle. This is a puzzle.
Nice. I like puzzle. Puzzle I like. So we got to
more
communicate some signs. Oh, there's a chair, a screen. Things there have to go around.
From there.
So it's like a
Dude, I see
one-way
it.
screen, and you get to see.
Oh.
Wait. Can you do any kind of interaction to the other side here?
Oh, you can see. Oh,
Because
that's
there's that red.
Okay, so,
There's that red light and a cable next to
oh, we're
it.
gonna see symbols here when we
Oh,
close
let me
the
go
door.
check and
Does
see the
this-
red light.
Does this trigger the red light?
It does. So could we do
Yes.
picking up the signs one by one, and when the red light turns on, that means you've got the right symbol.
yes.
So 3 of us on that side,
All
one
right.
person in the room. Do you want me to go in the
figured
room
it out,
and you
guys.
can explain to Silent what to
I think I
do?
figured it out. So basically, one person can stand in there and they can hold up the tile.
Oh,
and
I'll
then
stand
you
in
can,
there.
you can blink. You can blink the
Yeah.
light. Oh, he didn't let me finish.
We kind of know what we're doing. So if he goes in the room, we can probably start the puzzle. So if
one,
you stand,
one for yes.
it's Silent. Ellie, if you
it's a
stand
S.
next to the light. Oh, we also no.
Yeah.
We have to communicate where it goes. So we have to
Yeah,
assume
so he has to
left
do
to
all of
right,
them.
or we can create a thing where we blink it like 5 times for the right and 1 for.
Yeah. So we can do like no lights at all for it's not on the board, and then we
Yeah,
can do like
but
1, 2, 3, 4, or 5.
I guess they can
left
hold it up
lights.
for like 5 seconds, and if it's not on the board, okay. Let me explain that to Fundy.
Yeah.
Let me explain that to Fundy.
Wouldn't the best solution to lift all of them one at a time?
Hi.
And then we flash when it's the
There's
right
more, right? It's what
Oh.
order. Also, wait, you're
Oh.
holding these up. We've got the code on that side. Where are you putting
Yes.
those? Did you? Oh, you put them here. Okay, so
Okay, how about
From
you
left-
blink the amount of times the slot from
yes.
left to right?
Yes. Now
Yeah,
hold
yeah,
it up
that's the
for a
idea.
good 5 seconds because I'll
Got
be
it.
stood the other side. Yeah.
Got it.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And
Yeah.
if there's no blinks, then just
Do you want to do the blinks?
what's the button to blink the light?
Ellie's doing the blinker. I'll stand here. I'll relay to
Okay.
you. Yeah.
Okay, how many
Ellie,
times do I
you're
have to
doing the
blink?
blinker.
Let me know how many times.
We need to know what the first. No, I'll shout to you what symbol he holds up. Silent, you need to be over here. We need to relay a little bit. Okay, so he's gonna. Right, 6. He just. Oh no, he's. Never mind. Okay, squiggly line downwards.
0 for that.
S maybe.
Okay, so an S is gonna be two blinks.
It-
Two blinks.
Wait. He's.
Two,
he-
no,
wait.
2 blinks.
Let's see if he gets it.
I think
He got it. He got
He
it.
figured it out. Okay.
He
okay.
got it.
Yeah, he figured it out.
Okay, he's going for another one. It looks like a Y, but it's a dot. A dot with a slash that looks like a Y.
No blinks.
No blinks. So we're waiting for Fundy to realize.
No blinks.
It's long enough, mate. It's long enough.
Chuck it in the corner. Get it.
Okay, that is like the
spiral.
spiral to the center, yeah. A line spiraling to the center.
3 blinks.
Wow. Wait, he forgot it.
Trying to go too quick with it.
Right, we got another one coming. Triangle.
Okay. 5 blinks.
He's counting.
He dropped it. that might have been a pretty big number for him.
The sort of 8 star, like 4 lines in a star, like 4 lines through the middle.
No blinks. No blinks.
Can Ellie hear me from here?
I don't think he. No, it doesn't go around the corner. That was like the little E. Okay.
The E that he thought was a 9.
It's a nice little puzzle.
3 dots in a row.
Okay, 3 dots.
I think that's all of it, right? Now, do we press
It
the
should
button?
be. I think he.
Yeah, he's giving us the symbol.
Yeah.
Hey!
That should be it.
Woo! We did it!
Yay!
Nice.
he had a fun time doing that.
He loved it.
He was very animated.
That was wonderful. Very good, very good.
Your solitary confinement is now over.
Put baby on back. Baby on the back, baby on the back, baby.
Baby's got.
Baby's got back? What?
Yeah.
No.
What? I mean. What you were saying?
I don't know.
Okay, so I think we can probably just head straight and we'll find another one at some point.
I feel like I
A little
see
bit to the
something
right.
over there to the right. Actually,
Yeah, I'm
can we
following
look
Xisuma.
at the map and get our bearings for a second?
Yeah, come up
Someone
here.
boost me up. I dropped my
Yeah, let's do it in
flashlight
that
on top
space.
of this building. I dropped my flashlight
see
up
it.
there. Yeah. I think we're gonna have to 4-person pillar to get that.
Fundy, this
to
is
get
very
that flashlight.
helpful. But being held up here is not. Let go, please.
No, there's a flashlight. There's a flashlight above you.
All right, lift me up.
So we're up the
you go.
top.
Can you get it? Can you get it?
Almost.
get it?
We need one more.
I
you
think
get
I
it?
think I
We
need
need
to
one more.
look at
Okay.
it close
We
up.
need one
Sorry.
more.
Pick up Fundy.
Yeah, I
Fundy,
can
pick
see
up
where
some.
we were,
Oh yeah. That
There we go.
All right.
or
Okay,
where
I'll
we
get it, I'll
might
get
be.
It's so high. We need one more.
Xisuma,
pick me up.
Xisuma, real quick. Xisuma,
think-
please pick up Fundy real quick. Just stand where he's standing and pick him up. There we go. Okay.
Oh, I got it.
Brilliant.
Yay,
Okay. Yeah.
teamwork.
Perfect. Yeah. Teamwork.
All right, now stop throwing
Okay,
your
what were we trying to
stupid
do?
things up there.
Let's put this up here.
We were
No,
trying to
not
recover
like
your
that.
walkie-talkie. Sorry, flash.
Okay.
Did you just kick the light that we? Okay.
So, where's the obsidian thing? It's the black one, right, on the
It's
very left.
upper, yeah, it's upper left of this train line, I
So
believe.
are we at the green
Yes.
blob? That's like up to the right of
I
it.
think we are.
Because I thought we came around the corner a bit more. Okay. So maybe we head to that
you know
red
what?
blob.
Yeah.
Where did that
Red
come
blob,
from?
green blob.
Yeah,
So we got to go underneath the train
follow the
track on our
river-
left. But the train track is on
Underneath
our
the train
right.
track on our left, and then up to the top of the mountain, right to that red blob. At the peak
So
of the
the
mountain.
top of the mountain. There
Right
was a
blue
purple
tower?
tunnel. If we wanna just walk in the tunnels. It was a purple.
Wait,
pink
we might
purple
be
tunnel.
further over. I
well,
don't
you
know.
see, Black Tower is third row here on the left, right?
I'm trying to be helpful,
it
but I
this
can't figure out where we are.
Oh no, that's not. Where
That's
is the
Black
black tower?
Black
It's
Tower is
Marked
third row
on
for
the very
square, yeah.
left. It's
Yeah.
not a black square.
Yeah, yeah.
It's got like a little. It is a black square. It's got like a little symbol in it though. It's like
Yeah, it's got a
I see.
symbol.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're the green thing, one square to the right of that.
Oh, you think it's
We wanna
right
go
next
up
to it?
there, right?
I'm not so sure
Or are we
because
trying to go
I'm
down here?
seeing
No.
that the blue train line is on our right further ahead. Which makes me wonder if
So
we're
we're trying
all the
to go
way in the
down
middle of the
here,
map.
right?
If we can see the coast over here, that would help.
We could go back to the map. I mean, we're at a green.
This is going to be a good vantage point. In fact, maybe coming to this vantage point would have been the smart thing to do. Yeet the bean. I will do no such thing. I mean, this is a thing. Is it on the map? No, we must be further inland. And I can... Oh! Oh, shoot. This doesn't feel good. This doesn't feel good at all. This feels very bad. I found a flare gun. Oh my god, I need help. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Cancel. Oh. What have I done? What have I done? Oh, I've got... Wait, that's the way out. Oh, wait, I had one flare? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Why did this happen to me? Why does this always happen to me? Okay, now we get one, so it recharges every so often. Oh my goodness me. I am the worst teammate you'll ever have. I swear. Okay, now before I fall down another hole, there's something over there to... Oh, I did fall down. Oh, I've totally lost it, haven't I? Although I felt like I hurt... Are you kidding me? Are you absolutely kidding me? I can't make this stuff up at this point, can I? I can't make it up. This is so stupid. Right, I kind of don't want to lose that flare gun. That flare gun's awesome. I can't believe how unbelievably stupid that was. Like, where's the third bit of stupidity? It comes in threes, right? I think I might be wise to just stand still. I have a... Wait, I have a thing! It's on my back! I don't know how to get it off. Can I get it off? I don't think I can. I have a radio on my back, and I don't know how to get it off. Oh. Find a globe. Yeah, that's not a bad idea, actually. Hey, here. Follow my voice. Follow my voice. Guys, follow my voice. I'm here. I don't want to go too far away. Guys, hello. I'm over here. Follow my voice. Follow my voice. I think they're going the other way. No. I'm here. Can you not hear me? Hi, hello. Help. I'm here. I'm so close. Don't go anywhere. Wait, there you are. There. Hi. Hello.
Oh, hi, Zuma.
Oh my god. Guys.
Okay.
I did the most ridiculous thing twice. But could I borrow a torch? Because there's something amazing on the floor around here. Can I borrow the torch?
Sure. This is the only one we have.
Okay.
Were you the one who activated the blue lights?
Yes. I found something amazing. Follow me, guys. Look on the ground around here for something blue. Like a blue gun. I am stuck on a rock.
Blue like flare gun. There's a lot of
I'm
things to
unstuck.
get stuck on.
I think it's a little bit further this way. There it is. Oh my god, that's the flare gun. Shoot it.
Got a flare gun.
Woo!
Yo, look at that.
Yay! It will recharge after a little amount of time. So
Yeah. Oh, this is great.
So I went up the
Check that
hill. I went up the hill to see if we were close to the ocean. I found a platform. I walked along it and just fell into a bottomless pit where I found that gun.
Oh.
Then it showed me there's a tunnel out. So I went through the tunnel out and I fell out again into just down here. So I have made an absolute arse of myself. Somewhere up this
where do we
hill.
go now?
Well,
There it is, look.
You didn't need to tell us
There,
that.
the green pipe.
Yeah, you could have just been like,
I fell out of
guys,
that.
I did all the things.
I
Okay,
fell out
you know
of
what?
that.
Because it's mean to you, I'm gonna shoot it.
Have we
Dude,
activated
no, you're
this
so
site?
American. Shooting everything.
There it is. I think we've been here before. We've been here
you
before.
Did shoot that,
This will be on the map, actually. This will be easy to
I
spot
think
on
we
the
have to
map.
go up the hill.
The map is
Yeah.
right here.
Funny.
It's right at the top
That
where,
map is-
there you go. Below the red square, below the green wall
I
at the
see it.
top. Yeah. So
Yeah.
if we head, where did I go then? I went onto some platform that spat me out.
Isn't it this green thing? No, it's not. Oh, it's that little green. You see it in 17.
I'm gonna zoom in
Right, like iridescent. Like,
and then drop the map.
Oh man, brother.
I-
man.
It was like 1732.
Like over here on the left, it might have been. I don't know.
1732.
So that yellow thing-
So like up here.
yeah. We gotta go to the mountain to our south.
Yeah, I think you fell. You see that little green thing on the rock at the very
Yeah.
first square? I think that's where you fell.
Well, that would mean the beach would be just over the way somewhere. Look, I'm not going to navigate because I have made some colossal mistakes already. Clearly, I'm not fit for purpose
Alright, let me put
today.
this back.
I think we just go left
Alright,
and
let's
follow
go.
this river, and this river takes us to the ocean.
Someone else is officially in charge.
Yeah, I think it's
more,
good
right?
that way.
Yeah, I'm not having a day today.
This will take us to the river. Trust.
Yes, I believe.
Silent, you are a leader.
Okay.
Our silent leader.
You know what? Everyone's gotta do a funny dance on the way to the ocean. There's like only 2 dance moves you can do.
Have we
when you're
been up
holding
there?
something.
Is that?
This is a thing.
Oh,
Is that the sound
you
room?
like
this is a
creativity,
puzzle.
man. Look at me.
This
You
is
like
a puzzle.
creativity.
I
Check
like
out that
puzzle.
up there.
I like big puzzle
I
and
like
I
big
cannot
puzzles.
lie.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Whoa! We've done this one. We've done this one with Fundy.
Wait, have we? I saw a bean up there.
Yeah.
Is this the music one?
Pretty sure we did this one.
I don't recognize this.
No, we did this one.
Did you guys do it without me?
Yeah, we've already done
I
it.
swear I saw a jelly
Yep.
bean. We have not done this. I promise you, we have
Yeah,
not done this.
I've not done this
Oh
one.
no,
I
this
know
one
that.
brand new. No, you're right.
This
You're
looks
right.
like
We've
it
not
could
done
be parkour or parkour
It
related.
looks like
Looks
parkour. Yeah. No, there's totally a. There's a jelly bean. Yeah, there's a jelly
Okay.
bean right there.
It looks like you
It looks
just
like
got
a
to get
parkour
across
course.
and like press the button. But
Yeah, it's probably like a set timer.
maybe a timer. I can't help but feel there'd be some sort of like team element to this.
No, it's
Yeah.
not, but you just gotta be quick.
Okay.
Oh wait, there's a ball.
I wanna.
I
wanna
bet
try.
it
I wanna
involves
try. Oh, wait.
passing the ball or something.
It's a face. It's.
Wait, the
It is a
face,
face.
the face would match that, but I can't. Can I click on it?
I love this flare gun.
Wait, can I put it on your head?
Oh,
Yes,
go on.
I can.
Oh,
All right,
oh
go
I
ahead.
can't see. Oh, this is brilliant. I can't see.
Wait, do we have to
Where
guide
am I
you?
going?
We have to guide you.
Am I going?
Slightly to the
Xisuma,
right.
Xisuma, Xisuma.
Slightly to the right.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'm
No,
lined
wait,
up.
We're gonna
I'm
put a
lined up.
walkie-talkie on your back.
Oh yeah,
We're gonna
yeah,
put a
yeah.
walkie-talkie
Good
on
thing.
your back.
Oh my god, this is ridiculous. Okay,
Good luck. All right, who has the walkie-talkie to talk?
I saw it give me a
There
dot.
we go,
There
there
it
we
is.
go. There we go.
I have no idea what way I'm facing.
Can you hear us?
I can hear you. Yeah.
Okay, slightly to your right. Keep facing forward.
Xisuma, do
walk
not
slightly to
move
right.
your camera. Do not move your camera.
Yeah. Do not move your camera. More to the right. More to the right. More to the right. There. Okay. Oh, too far. Too far.
Too
Back
much,
to
too
the
much,
left.
too much. A little
Okay,
bit,
okay.
like
About
one more step. There you
a
go,
little bit,
perfect.
one more tap left.
He's diagonal.
Okay,
He's
there you
diagonal.
go. Yeah,
You
no.
can
Okay,
turn a
so
little
turn
bit.
your
You can
camera
Xisuma,
slightly to the
Xisuma,
right.
turn your camera.
Turn to the right a little bit.
Turn your camera a little bit to the right. Yeah,
You're
perfect.
so- okay, you're perfect. Perfect. Keep going. Keep going.
Are you guys using the
Not too
walkie?
far. You will fall.
No, you dropped it.
Should I come back and get it?
You can't.
It
It
took it
removes it
off.
at the entrance.
Okay, I think
Yeah,
this
they took
works.
it
You
off.
guys are just a little quiet. I think I can live with this.
Okay, go a little bit forward, like 2 more steps.
A little more, tiny bit more. Stop,
Okay,
stop,
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 stop, stop, stop, stop.
One
To the
step
left.
back.
Completely to the left.
We don't say completely. Don't
And now
say
go.
completely.
Now go left. Go left like 5 steps.
A little
Go
bit,
like
a little
4
bit.
steps.
Little bit more. Almost.
Like 2 more steps.
almost. Stop.
One more step. Okay, and then
All right,
forward.
go forward, full force.
You can do hard
Oh
forward.
my.
Keep going forward. Keep going
Crouch.
forward. Crouch.
Oh god, what's that? Oh, this one.
Now he can't fall anymore.
Walk.
Okay, and then go forward, hard forward. Keep going forward. You're good. You're good. You can't mess it up. You can't mess it up. Keep going forward. Okay, and then jump.
stupid. Forward and jump. Forward and jump.
Yeah, forward.
Like,
and
how
jump.
much of a run up do I have?
0. Just go for it. You can't fall off. There's no way to fall off.
He looks.
Okay.
Did I make it?
Crouch and go forward.
Crouch and forward.
You're good.
All right, Xisuma.
Yes.
Go a little bit. Well, you can stop crouching. You can go half a second to the right, and then 1 second forward. Well, half a second is in like, hold it for a little bit.
He can fall off the edge.
A little more, a
Watch
little
out for
more, a
the
little
edge.
more, a little 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 more. Okay.
is gonna be
Now
rough.
just hold W and jump once. All right.
Nice,
Now hold
perfect.
A and jump once.
A. Left. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Left.
Yep, left.
All right.
Perfect,
Now
stop.
hold W for only 1 second and jump once, but like stop right after you jump. Stop.
Okay, stop. Okay, back it up by 2 feet.
Okay.
2 or
what
3,
you're gonna
2 or 3 or
do-
5 feet.
Should I keep going back?
Xisuma, listen
Yeah,
carefully.
go back a little. Go back a little. You need a little bit
Yeah,
of a
go back a
run.
little bit.
All right. So what you're gonna do now? You're gonna press W, and roughly 0.3 seconds after you press space, then
Yeah, so you're
roughly half
jumping a
second
canyon.
after that, you let go of W, I think. But
Wait.
Yeah, you're
but
jumping
it's
a
important
canyon.
you get a little bit of a run, like a 0.3 second run, and when you jump, hold another half second forward, I'd say.
So you want a tiny run up, and then when I land, keep holding forward.
And,
Yep.
but let go a little after that. So like, in
Okay.
total, hold W for 1.5 seconds, maybe.
You're gonna need a run up.
Keep jumping,
going, keep
keep
going.
holding
Space,
W and jump.
Space.
What happened at the end there?
Wait, where is he?
I didn't understand where on the course I was.
You were here.
The instructions were kind of weird to keep running. I'm gonna let someone else have a go. I'm really curious as to how far I got.
Considering I'm not live, you don't need my perspective.
So, going over stuff, jumping under. I don't really understand the instructions here because I could have stopped at any point in time, right? What I don't understand is, what I don't
You're
understand,
perfect.
Fundy.
All right, go half a second to your right.
What do you not understand, Xisuma?
That's
I
not
don't
what half a
understand
second
why I
means.
needed to keep running because you can stop at any
That's
point.
also not half a second.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yes.
I
that's
didn't
good.
wanna
All right, go
intervene
about
too much.
1 second forward.
He's
I don't
taking, like,
think
the
he's lined up.
stupidest step.
Yeah, I don't know why he's
I
doing
think
it
you
like
need to
that.
tip
Okay,
your aim just
you're
slightly
gonna
to
need
the
to
right,
turn a tiny bit to your right with your mouse.
and then move to
Little
your
more,
right a
little
little
more.
bit, strafe right a tiny bit.
Tiny bit more, tiny bit. Yeah, perfect,
Two
perfect,
more
perfect.
steps. No, you
All
you
right,
have
2
to
more
line
to the
up,
right,
line
2
up.
steps to the right.
To your right.
Bit more than that.
You
that's
don't
too
step
shy.
a lot.
Like,
Like
actual
I think
steps.
you underestimate how little you're stepping right now. You can step more.
You're
Maybe
not
I'm
moving,
underestimating how
son.
much-
Do that again. Do that again,
Yeah.
and again.
Okay, 5 more steps then. 5
Okay, I
solid
think
steps.
that's good. That's
Yeah,
good.
there
That's
you go,
good.
there you go, there you go.
Perfect.
Right, forward.
Perfect.
Okay. Forward?
Yep, forward.
Yes.
That's it. Keep going. We'll tell you when
Don't
to
be shy,
stop.
don't
Just
be
keep
too shy.
going.
Silent, so shy. And
Keep
silent.
going.
All right, stop.
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 Now you're
It's always a little bit of delay and like, yeah.
Right, you're going to the left now.
He's so shy when he goes. You'd be a terrible crab.
Bit more. Stop.
Yeah, there you go, there you go, there you go. Stop.
Okay.
All right,
Forward.
straight forward, keep going forward, and then you're gonna get. At
Yeah,
some
hold
point,
hold
crouch
forward
and then
down.
jump and then
Hold
crouch, you get
forwards.
it.
Hold forwards. Crouch.
Yeah, you're good.
Let
you're
go.
Good.
Let go,
Crouch,
crouch, jump.
jump,
Crouch again.
crouch.
Oh, now this
Alright.
is where
To your right.
this is where
Now
Ellie
it's Ellie,
takes
now it's
over.
Ellie.
Now it's Ellie.
How was that? You saw nothing, right?
I saw nothing. I didn't understand why I needed to keep running and jumping at the end, because it was like...
Yeah.
I don't know. It was like you can stop at any point once you've landed, right? Where did I fall off, by the way? In this gap here?
Yeah, I should have said sprint jump. I should have said sprint jump.
Yeah.
Okay, stop.
This is where I think you just... You get close and you do a jump in one go.
Approximately.
I'm in the middle
You're
of the
not fully in the middle. You're not really in the middle. You're a bit.
I think Silent needs to move to the edge here and then just do the jump without a run up.
Okay, take your baby
That's
steps,
possible.
but slowly.
I mean, if it fails,
that's
I guess
totally
we
possible.
learned that you do need a run up.
Yeah, that's totally possible. I forgot about sprint jumping.
Go
Yes.
forward.
Ellie, he doesn't need a run up. He can sprint jump.
Oh, okay, you tell him. I'm scared.
Yeah,
All
Silent.
right. Very lightly tap W will tell you when to stop.
Okay.
Keep it up. 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 Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, Tangible
Yeah.
Llama coming in with a
Yeah.
gifted sub.
Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah.
notice. Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
While wearing this.
Yeah.
How many
Appreciate
more?
it.
All right.
Jewel with
you're
100
little
stream
more,
streak,
little more,
and
little more,
Sonia's
little
here
more.
for 50 stream streak. Amazing
Yeah,
stuff.
little
Welcome back,
more.
peeps.
All right, stop.
Welcome back.
Stop. Okay, so now you're gonna hold shift, and you're gonna do a jump forward with W and space at the same time. Yeah, and stop.
Perfect.
Very nice. Now you're gonna do a normal jump forward, not holding shift. Stop. Okay. Ellie, go ahead.
I haven't seen this part of the map, so I don't actually know what I'm getting into.
Yeah, you just have to go to the middle. So go a little bit to your. Okay,
Perfect.
Go forwards.
Can't see anything. Am I lined up?
Forwards. I think you're lined up. You look like you're lined up. Okay, just go forward slowly. And you're on
Not
the-
too slow, but like, yeah, a
Bit
couple
faster
of
than that.
good presses.
Bit faster than that.
Bit
A
faster.
little bit faster.
Okay.
You got it. You're perfectly lined
Okay.
up.
You might see a
Okay, okay.
button.
You're gonna find a button.
Yeah, you might see like a dot on your
There's a
screen in
button
front
in
of
the
you.
middle of your screen. Click it.
Right, so look down a little bit. That's it. Look down, down.
Low forward still. I think.
Woo!
Nice.
Oh,
I guess we got to go down there now.
Ellie, yeah.
That was awesome. That was freaking awesome. Oh, we got all this stuff back here. You guys are gonna have to come back here and pick up all the stuff. Oh wait, we could tell them with this, with a gun. Let's tell them with a gun. That would have been way funnier if I shot it at them. That's pretty close. See, they're running off. Are they going to come back here? This gun is so fun. No
you
one's,
see color,
no
like,
one's
you
taking
missed
this
it.
gun away from me. I love it.
Oh,
If you
the
guys
gun
missed
is
it on the stream,
the gun
it
is
looked like that.
oh no, I can't see. Who turned out the lights? Who turned out the lights?
Let me put your backpacks back.
Oh, watch out, guys!
It's gonna
Look at it go! Whoa!
That is blinding.
Oh man, you could put that hat on top of it.
Oh,
When it reloads, see if you can put the hat on top of it.
Oh yeah.
are we trying to blind someone?
I'm gonna aim straight
We're
ahead.
trying
There's a
to
belt
capture
there,
the
by the
blue.
way. A belt might be a thing. All right, you ready? You ready?
Yep.
You ready
Do
to
it.
you ready to place it? Here we go. That's it. Drop it. Oh, close. Oh.
This thing is great.
Can you shoot? Can you shoot inside the helmet?
I could try that. Yeah, that's a good idea. We're doing all the science now.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, you have 2 weapons.
It went inside!
History.
I can't believe
went inside it.
That's
Yo!
awesome. Oh, it escaped. It escapes. Right, we're leaving behind a
Okay, it's
walkie.
becoming daytime.
We're leaving behind a walkie.
Oh no.
I think we're going up the hill this way, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Like around here.
Can we get everything?
There's a walkie left there if anyone's got a free hand.
Yeah, well, no.
No? Okay. Sorry, head.
It lights the way up pretty good.
Follow the light. It does. That
That
thing's
goes
great.
so far! Dude, that's so far!
Why can't I just walk forward
that, like-
normally? I don't
What
get
do
it.
you think it is? Like 200,000 meters? Maybe?
It's like the teens with firecrackers, pretty much.
Whoa, that goes so far.
I love that we have a flare gun. Oh, I can actually see the timer on the gun, I've just realised.
Alright,
So
what's the plan? Where's the other
We're going to get another flare now. We've been up there? What's that? Oh, it went inside. Nice. Mate, I'm polluting. Oh, why do I get stuck on everything? Oh, there's a lantern. I think it might just be because there's a path. Hi.
On the side of the building.
I keep
Okay,
getting stuck
Xisuma,
on
you have to
rocks.
go.
What is going
You
on
have to
here?
go in one of the doors. Xisuma, you have to go
Do I have to
on
give
one
up
of the
the
doors
gun?
on the side of the building.
I need to fire it one
Yes,
more time.
unfortunately. So, Xisuma, you see, you see on the side of the door, on the side here, there's gonna be a door. You can go there. I'm gonna go on the other side. Not here, not here. No, 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 Xisuma, no. Over here. Over here. Like, oh crap.
That you need
Yeah,
to
yeah.
put in. Okay, so guys, the doors on the sides are the exit, I believe. Oh. Yeah, so this might just be a two-player game.
Oh, so you lied to us.
I mean, they look like entrances to me. Oh, can you get in here? Oh, you can get in here.
Yeah.
Huh.
I think we just have to describe these weird shapes.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so Xisuma needs to go into the other ones.
He is.
Oh, he's on the other side? Okay.
Okay.
So the first one...
But Silent, I can
Ellie,
just hear you. I can just hear you. What's
Yeah,
the first
no.
one?
I think we just need to describe these weird shapes.
Oh, they're really
So the first
difficult to
one is kind of
describe.
like a six, but like with a circle on the top.
Yeah, it's a 6 with a butt.
Yeah.
A 6 with a butt. Okay. Would you say it might have like it might look like a flower pot? Like you're looking at a flower pot?
tulip.
Or a flower with
yeah.
one really big leaf at the bottom.
Yeah, one big leaf.
Yeah,
big
yeah,
leaf
it's
at
this
the
one.
bottom,
All
but
right,
like
for sure.
secondary,
I
a
like
secondary
this.
leaf at the bottom too, though.
So there's
Yeah,
three
two
big
leaves.
circles with a line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3 circles of
Yeah,
vertical
yeah,
line.
yeah.
All right, what's next?
Okay. You got this one, Allie.
It's like a paintbrush with like a wrench right under it.
The wrench under it.
Okay, so
Like a
if you
big wrench.
imagine it as two shapes, so
Is
there's a vertical, there's a diagonal line going from
Oh
lower
yeah,
left
that's
to
it,
upper
that's it,
right.
that's it,
That's
that's
like
it.
the
Yeah, we got it, we
Is
got
it-
it, we got it.
Oh, well, I
spotted.
wanted to double check on that, but yeah.
That has to be
Go
right.
for it. Double check. We can confirm. We can confirm.
Is it one
Yeah.
continuous line?
Yes.
And
think
it
they are.
splits off into 2 sections where the top section, the bottom bit is like a triangle and the top bit is very slim going up.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, yeah, we got it.
Yeah. You
Okay.
see the wrench,
Now
right?
the
You see, I'm
third-
not crazy. You see the wrench.
Yeah, maybe. So the third one is a big B on top with like just a large circle on the bottom.
That's this one.
Yeah, it says
yeah.
bowl.
Yeah, we have that. It's yeah.
Okay.
What is this?
The fourth one, I think it's like 2 fingers of a hand, like grabbing, like picking something up from the floor, right?
And
like
the
a
thing is-
chopstick,
the
when
thing
you
it's
pick up another
picking-
chopstick.
The thing it's picking up is
Yeah.
separate, yeah? Separate line.
Yeah, it's
No,
picking
no,
up
no,
like
no,
a
this-
long edamame bean.
It's picking up nothing. It's just 2 fingers pinching
Yeah.
something. Like when you pinch
Is
salt
it
into your
like
dish.
there's actually 3? Like there's 2 big things on the left and middle, and on the right it goes behind? Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
Like when you pinch some salt, you know?
Yeah, got ya.
Oh, like
The
3
third
fingers. Okay.
Third one's
The third one is like a.
Sorry,
It's
the
like
fifth
a
one,
leg,
fifth
like
one.
a animal foot. It's like a coyote foot.
Do you mean
is
it
like
could
a,
almost
is it like
be
a
a
long
hand?
claw, like a
Like-
long three-fingered
Yeah,
claw?
yeah,
it has three
It's like
fingers.
it's Wolverine claws. Wolverine claws. Yeah.
Wolverine claws. Oh, you're so good at this.
Yeah.
This is
so good.
this is really fun. This one.
This is your thing. This is your thing.
I think we go.
Thank
off
you.
there.
Wait, we cut it the other way.
I'm glad they made different icons.
Yeah. This one's the best. Yeah, this one's like those weird like icons that
Oh.
use psychology
Oh, it's a C.
to, like,
Ah.
to reveal your inner thoughts. Like, what do you see when you look at the squiggle? Yeah.
What do you see here? I see a moose. That probably means you have a bird.
I'll
Where's
go
my
up.
gun?
You want?
I haven't fired it in 1
yeah,
minute.
Okay,
Feels so
wait.
much
We
better
have
now.
a lot of beans now. We have a lot of beans.
Yeah.
We need 5, right? So we've got
Yeah.
3. Can we get 2 more without sacrificing the gun? Because the gun is the
I
most
think we can.
important thing we have.
Yeah. We could sacrifice the walkie-talkies.
You are
to be honest,
scaring
we're
me.
not.
If we
You
stick,
are
if
scaring
we
me.
stick
Stop
together, we're
that.
not gonna use them.
Naughty.
Okay, I think we.
Oh, Ellie, what do you
My
do?
guy. You gotta go out the back.
Oh, it chucks
This
off
guy.
all your stuff when you go through. I see.
Yeah.
I was trying to put something on your
That-
back and you moved.
That
You moved
that
at
was
the
a good
last
puzzle.
second.
That was a good puzzle.
I like that one. That's
Let
one
me
of
put
my
a
favorites.
walkie-talkie on your side.
Okay. And then
And then
I
I
think
guess
we
we
definitely
could
need a
put-
flashlight.
Yeah, I don't know if we need the binoculars. Let me put another
Yeah,
walkie-talkie
binoculars
on
are
your
not
back,
useful.
and I can carry that. All right, you ready?
I think. Do we know
Okay,
where we're going?
guys, look at me. You see that
No.
over there? That's where I got this gun.
that.
So
Whoa, it bounced.
don't
That
go
was
over
so
there.
cool.
Wait, is that where we went? Because the
No,
towers
don't
would
go
be
over
on the right. I'm pretty sure that's where I went.
Xisuma's saying don't go over there.
I might be mistaken actually. I might have jumped the gun there.
Update. He
Jump
might
the
be
gun.
mistaken.
With the flare
What is
gun.
that wiggly thing? You guys see the wiggly green thing on the right side?
The wiggly green thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's a wiggly green thing. No, you're right.
Or it might be a different one. It looked like it had a hole in the middle. Oh, it is. I'm wrong. I'm wrong. I'm useless today. Can I blame the late time of day? I think I can. Woo. Oh. I hear beautiful music. Wait. What does that do? Well, I heard a tap. Can you guys hear me? Ellie, do a dance if you can hear me. Okay, I can't hear you. Yay, dancing. Is there something you can interact with that changes the sound I'm gonna hear? And then I press the button in time? Also, what's on that screen? If it is a screen, what's on this box to my left? Yeah, and then does it change when I press the button? Also, I think I can pick you up. Wow. Wow, I can pick you up. Right, I'm gonna get out of here.
Oh, he's in the ocean. He's
Okay.
like all the way down there.
We should maybe help him find
So
the
did you learn
walkie-talkie.
anything?
No, absolutely
so
nothing.
we think there's a house down there, and that's what Funny's gonna go check out. I
Oh.
also want to go check that out, and I'm taking the gun. Bye. Yippee.
He almost jumped with both
Oh yeah,
walkie-talkies.
it is sort of right down there.
Fundy, do you have your walkie-talkie? Did you find it?
Heart Gamer says, of course, Xisuma found the music. Always, always. Did the music... Wait. It's making more sound than it was before, I feel like. Those bells, were they there before? Yo,
I like this one more.
hi.
Apparently we need to go down there for some reason.
All of us? We're ditching
Apparently.
this. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I've got a light, and I missed my flare
I'm
gun
gonna
already.
leave one up here. Yeah, Silent has it.
Get down
Okay,
here.
bye-bye!
Everyone.
No! I think I overshot. I think you also overshot. We overshot big time. I don't know where that light went. Oh wait, I can tell where the light went. It went over here where the light is.
I don't know where that light went. He said.
There's that light. I got that light. I'm lit now. I'm
you guys made
lit.
it.
I got that light.
Yeah.
You're lit.
Yeah.
I got that light, so I'm lit.
I think I know how this one works.
I have a feeling that the...
Oh, sweet. I got it.
think
I
that-
got it. Woo!
Have a seat. Have a seat.
Yeah, come have a seat. Come have a seat.
Please tell me about your.
Tell me about
problems.
blue. I'm blue dabba dee dabba da.
This is
So it all-
couple. This is couple counseling.
It all
Wait, there's
started with
buttons.
green
It's
touch my
thruple
wrist.
And there's 4 of us. Let's press the buttons, fellas.
Are you telling me this is thruples counseling?
Yes.
Oh no.
It's a ticking time bomb. Wait, what do
Oh,
we
we
do?
have 5
Wait,
minutes.
no,
Sorry,
no, you gotta
Oh,
wait for
it's
5
literally-
minutes.
Okay, it's literally.
We just literally.
Right, press the
We
button.
just literally have to hold the buttons.
No, you gotta
keep
wait.
doing
You
it.
gotta wait.
I keep doing it.
We
So it's literally like you gotta sit down with your team for 5 minutes.
Wow.
It's
Are
so
you
hard
tall?
not to press this button right now.
Don't do it, Xisuma.
For the
I'll
lols.
shoot your favorite gun.
I'll wait until it gets to 0-1.
Yeah. Put this.
Don't think I
press
won't
it
do
at 1
it.
second.
Don't think I won't do
I'll
it.
press it at 1 second. Yeah. Do you guys think we can get out of here, actually?
So,
if we stack
this
up,
is a
do you
good
think this is
opportunity
Press this
to
one
tell
instead.
a fun
How
story.
about you press this one instead?
A fun story.
I think we
we
should
can
play
get
with
out
the
of
flare gun.
Will you do that while I am on my phone?
What do these buttons do again? Which
Gross.
one should I
Wait,
press?
Wait. Okay, hold up. Xisuma, I'm
one,
gonna
this
pick
one.
you up. And then Ellie, you pick me up.
Oh, we could try and escape.
Yeah, and then Fundy, you come pick up Ellie.
I think...
Okay.
Oh, there's a
Can you-
platform. There's a platform. Wait, can I jump? Oh, there's a platform up there. In the corner. You see it?
Not yet.
Jump
Someone
on
needs
it.
to pick you
Yeah.
up.
Jump on it.
Pick up
Well,
the Zuma.
I need you to be picked up by someone, and then someone pick up you, and then.
Here we go. You can do
Okay.
it. Yeah, there we go. Okay, now you can pick one of us up. Pick me up, probably.
Chicken
Maybe?
escape. We're chicken escaping.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm out. No. Oh, I was almost out. Wait, do I crouch when I'm up there? Let's try again.
Funny, pick me up.
Wait, I'll press the wrong button.
If there's 3 of us, we can probably escape. Let me pick you up.
Pick me up. Yeah, there you go. No, it's sealed. We're stuck in here.
Oh.
No!
Oh.
But, I mean, you can still hide up there. It's a great spot for Mecha Chameleon.
It's true.
Yeah, true.
So who's gonna press
Guys,
that
it's been
button?
2 minutes.
Which one do we
So I
press
want to
again?
press the
Hey.
button. It'd be so funny.
Okay, wait.
Any of you
Uh,
have
well-
a scary story to tell?
Oh, that's a good
Maybe
one.
we should all get up here so none of us can press the button. Maybe that's the real test.
I don't know if I
Yeah,
can
you
get
know,
up.
you have. I can. No, I can.
too low.
Yeah,
I'm
three
too
of us.
short.
3 of us can get up. 3 of us can get up.
Okay, you go.
You gotta pick me up first. There we go. I think Zuma's gonna pick me up. Yay! Oh, this is good. I like this.
Stop taking my baby. Well, I didn't mean to.
Oh.
Oh,
Ah, they did seal it in. At least there's something to do in here.
Yeah.
right. Can I get you, Fundy?
Yeah. Oh, pick me up!
I don't think I can.
Oh, do you think I can?
Yeah,
do you
got-
think I can walk this cable? Oh, I can't. No, I can't. Scary story.
Hey.
Taxes? Yeah, that's horrible.
Oh, no! No. It's too
I'm just
early in the
gonna-
year for that.
Right. I don't think we can get any more than 3 of us up here. Silent, can you be
Yeah,
trusted?
um,
Please stand in the
Probably.
corner. Please stand in the opposite corner. And look at the
I
ground.
have a gun.
Now walk away from your
have a-
computer.
Fundy's the one that I trust the
Put
least
the
in.
gun down!
He's just chilling. Oh! Quick, get out! Get out! Get out!
I've never shot that gun. I want to try it. I want to try it.
That's not a cool down.
Oh, it has a timer.
Yeah. Okay, I think we should figure out where we're gonna go next after this.
Oh yeah,
one.
where are
Good
we
idea.
on this
I
map?
think we should go there. Oh,
We are. Okay, so you see this peninsula on the right here?
Yeah, down there
We're on
somewhere.
the beach above that. Yeah, we're on the beach above that.
All right, well, less than 1 minute. Less than 1 minute.
Yeah. So we just gotta go. We gotta follow the beach.
This
go
is
up
when
to
it's the
next
funniest
mountain.
time to press the button, right?
I know.
no.
Oh yeah.
There's like 1 minute remaining. Imagine if I press
guys
the
wanna
button
play
while trying to
football?
hold the map.
Kick the baby onto the chair.
Oh, we're putting the babies on the chair. How many do we have between us?
Yeah, kick the baby. Kick the
1,
baby onto the
2,
chair from this corner.
3. So we need one more after this, right?
Oh,
We need 2 more.
Oh, it's so easy to shoot too hard.
Wait, can you just put it on it? No.
yeah, it shoots really hard.
Oh
Kick
wait,
the
no,
baby
we need
onto
one
the chair.
more.
Xisuma, get out of the chair.
Oh, is that our basketball
Oh,
move?
Maybe
I'll
onto
be
the
behind
chair.
the chair, throwing him back.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
I think we're
press the button.
supposed to. I think we're supposed to press it
I'm
now.
gonna press the button. I'm
Don't.
gonna press the button.
Wait,
Don't.
no, don't do it.
Woo! I took your
Hey.
back.
We survived
Kick the
5
baby
minutes in a room
onto
together,
the chair.
everybody.
All right, let's put baby back.
Thank you.
And I have my flare gun.
Ellie.
We gotta figure out that puzzle, the microphone thing.
There's,
Okay, so
hey,
we
there's
have
another
how
one
many
on
babies
here.
now?
Look.
There's wiggly
Yeah,
things.
If only
green
I
thing
could
down
shoot
there.
it. Oh no! Don't lose the gun! Don't lose the gun! Don't lose the gun! Oh, get up!
You know if
Full.
that gun gets wet, you can't use it anymore.
That is a. Don't get wet.
I'm guessing this is probably your
Still
This
works.
guy's shooting everything. Look at how pretty this looks.
Invader says, how long were they in that room? Well, I think you know exactly how long. Is there another one?
Oh,
Sweet!
another flare gun. Okay, so I'm guessing that there's another platform on top of this hill over here. It's probably part of the audio puzzle as well. I don't know how
Oh.
that integrates with this though, but we have a button. So should we head up the hill? This one
Hey,
in
look,
front
there's
of us?
the train.
Towards that,
One of us,
flare?
like only half of us need to go up there.
Who's got a
Yeah,
walkie?
But we should probably go up there just so
Thunder,
we
you and
understand
I
how
will
the
go.
puzzle
Silent's
works,
got
right?
a walkie.
So,
Oh, no. Oh, gosh. Okay, I can walk. Hey.
Hey!
There's another platform
Oh,
to the right
there's
up there.
another thing up there, but that's not even where we need to be. Like, we need to follow the flare, where the flare went.
Oh, wait, he's shooting it again. There's a real long way to
Yeah.
go.
So follow the light blue one.
I think the green one, alright? Can we go... Oh, I can't go up here. It's my comfort flare gun. Oh my god, it is. I love it. It's like a grenade launcher. Those are very comforting.
Wow, this is further than I thought.
It is, yeah.
Let me
So
see
what's
if
that
hears.
blue? Oh, that!
You guys copy us?
What is this thing?
We copy you over.
Is that the thing that I fell into earlier? How do I get on this thing? Oh, I found a puzzle! Okay, we'll come back to that. I need a green flare. I need to see where I'm going. I don't like this. I haven't seen a flare in a while. Oh, don't lose the gun. Well, I don't know where Fundy is. And I'm waiting on a flare. Living on a flare. Where is it? Where is it? It made every... Oh, there's Fundy. Fundy. Oh, God. I think you got the thing. Do you think he's going up here? Or is he going down there? Living on a flare. If I knew the lyrics, I'd make some more up. Whoa, living on a flare. Will they see me? Oh, we're halfway there. Whoa, shooting off a flare. Shouldn't they see me? Look up, fellas. I see him on the beach. There's a tree in the way. I think they see me now. They're coming this way. Sweet. Let's go to the entrance. Don't fall off. I'm gonna sit here and wait. Whoa, living on a flare. Hi.
So, we have good news.
Yes.
Would you like to know what the good news is?
That Fundy got the jelly thing?
Yeah, so we actually have enough to complete the Xbox right now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Do you want to do this puzzle anyway?
Yeah,
Or
let's do it anyway.
yeah,
Let's do it anyway.
Let's do it.
Puzzle,
Yeah.
puzzle fun. Me like puzzle. Oh, so it's gonna randomize when you shut the door. Oh.
Yeah. And
Shut
then
the front door.
you can...
Let there be light. Oh!
What does this do?
Well, Funny can see us
Can you
there.
turn that?
Hello.
Can you turn it?
What if I
No.
stand up here and do stuff? Does it modify me?
I can see you. It does modify you, actually. Yeah, so you look like a different color. Oh, this is
Wait,
like...
these are empty.
Yeah.
These are empty. Oh, wait.
Oh,
You might.
you-
These
you
might
have
be
to
like a
hold them up
secret
there.
lens.
Yeah, it's a secret lens. It changes things. Okay, this is fun. Okay, so that's the S.
S. But how will he tell
Yeah.
us?
Well,
How will he tell us?
well, I actually need them on the outside. That's the problem.
Wait, we
Oh,
can
he
just
can hear
talk.
us.
We can
Yeah.
talk. Okay, let's just do
Yeah.
the puzzle now
So,
then. So you have to...
we have to...
Wait, you
you have to
usually
tell us
put
which
these
one we
things
need,
on
Let's
things.
go.
and then we...
Let's look
Let's tell.
outside.
Let's tell.
Usually we
Okay,
put them into
so
something.
we have blank things that can only be visible with that light with that long
How
view
do we
thing.
get them out here? Look.
Oh, okay. So
So you have to tell us.
because we need them on the outside, and they only register when it's okay.
Yeah.
I get it. So you have to already figure out what the shapes are.
Yeah.
You see how like outside there are things that represent those shapes.
Yeah.
So after you've scanned them, you need to take them outside of the door, so that when you close the door and you have this, you don't remember the shapes, but now you can put them on.
I have a feeling that might not work. Can I just suggest something that I think is sort of doing the same thing? If we put
Do
them
it.
down in order on the inside, when we come out and this closes, we put them back in the same order.
No, but look. So they change as soon as you open the door.
Oh wait, I
Yeah,
get.
the order gets
Yeah,
reset.
actually, I think I get what
Yeah.
you're saying now. So
Oh,
So-
so we have to put. Oh
up.
gosh.
So basically, you
how many
cannot
of you-
enter the code when both
We have to
things
memorize
in
that,
there or the door is open.
Guys.
Wait! Look at
Guys,
this! Look at this!
There's only 9 squares. We can all just
Yeah, that's what I
memorize
mean.
like
That's-
2 of them, and we'll be
yeah.
fine.
Aren't
The
these are
one-
the
one
shapes? Wait,
thing,
look at
though,
here! Look at
one
here!
thing-
Yeah, I know. I've been.
what we need
Look
to
at the shapes!
we need to check. We need to check one thing. Do those reset? So like,
No.
are we sure?
They
The
shouldn't.
shapes don't reset, but
Yeah.
the code does. So what we need to do is identify the shapes and put them outside.
Check what this is.
Yeah,
Check what this is.
that's an S.
Right now reset the puzzle.
Still an S.
Still an S. Okay.
Yep, they stay the same.
Well, I
okay,
got
so I
S.
think what we do,
Yeah.
what we do is we
Memorize?
all just
Memorize?
like 2 tiles.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone gets 2 tiles. You just memorize it. 'cause
This
there's
is
only 9 of these.
my spot. One person
works.
has to have 3. That's my spot. I've got S.
Yeah. Okay. So I can tell you guys what your puzzles are, or you can. Okay. So Fundy, you have the spiral right now. You have the lowercase e.
Lowercase e. So I got S, lowercase e.
That is the 3 dots stacked on top of each other, the pillar.
S,
that is-
lowercase 3. S, lowercase 3.
Six.
S, lower. I think we're gonna do 3 each, by the way. S, lowercase e.
How many?
Silent. We'll do 3 each. We do 3 each.
Okay. So that one is the little ball on top of a diagonal line.
S, lowercase e. Ball on top of diagonal line.
The ball's this. The ball's
That
S.
is just the diagonal line. From left.
Lowercase
Xisuma?
e. Ball on top of
Xisuma?
diagonal line.
Izuma.
Hang on, I'm
Xisuma.
memorizing.
You don't need to.
S.
Izuma. This
Right.
is this.
Okay. Where's S and lowercase e?
Lowercase e is. I don't know.
Well, I've memorized those 2. I'm not so sure about this symbol correlation thing, but it works for some of them.
All right, I remember mine.
Okay,
All right,
let's
hit
do
the
it.
code.
This is gonna be all on
Okay.
you guys because I did not get any blacks.
Where's the curly?
Whoa, I just lost focus.
Who's got,
Where's the
who's,
spiral?
who's got the spiral? Who's got the spiral?
Not me.
Is this the
I took
spiral
Fundy
when
on
you
it.
said it was a spiral?
I think that looks pretty spirally to me.
Okay.
Just send it. Hey!
Nice.
That was the good
All right,
one.
who's
That's the
taking
good
care
one.
of that,
Alright,
baby?
extra.
Yeah, I guess I'll
Who's taking care of that, baby?
I'll leave the flare gun behind.
No, shoot it one more time.
I mean, yeah, but yeah, you gotta shoot it
I
one more
got it,
time
I got it.
For old time's sake.
I don't want to
For
let
old
go
time's
now. It's so beautiful.
sake. Yeah. Alright, let's go. Okay.
To be honest, we could leave one of the walkie-talkies and keep the flare because the flare was pretty good to find you when you wanted us to
Yeah,
come here.
yeah. Let's keep the flare. Yeah, whatever. Keep the flare,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, that took zero convincing. Okay, Bundy, do you know where you're going? I think we have to go to the
No,
right, down to the
no,
beach.
no.
We basically need to retrace our steps to Black Tower. Right?
Yes,
Maybe
yes,
some public
yes.
transport is nearby, like a train or
Yeah, train.
Chair
could be
lift.
useful.
maybe
Or
get a
tunnel
bike,
or something.
get a motor
Yeah.
car.
Get a tram. Get a
Tangible armor, thank you for the gifted sub. Enjoy the animation.
Dum 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 dum. Dum dum.
Dum 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 dum.
Yup.
You are dum 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 dum
You
dum.
do sound.
Ellie is dum 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 dum. It went from subtle to straight up. I
that
want to
was
make a
very
goofy
crescendo.
track now, Ellie, after hearing that. I want to make a
Yeah,
goofy
for real,
beat.
that would be so funny. Goofy beat maker.
Goofy
W.
beat maker. Dum 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 dum.
I would have liked to figure out that audio thing, but
Don't lose it, 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 don't lose it.
Silent! That's the ocean! That's
shoot
not
the guy
where we
with the
came
baby.
from. Whoa. Ah!
No, the baby! Can he swim? He's drowning!
You drowned the baby.
Oh shoot. That's crazy. You know, we never did solve the audio puzzle.
Ah, we'll leave it.
Yeah. No, don't shake it.
Oh, I'm yawning. It must be late.
You guys like so quick? Pick it up.
Do you?
I don't know. I'm
Do
gonna
you?
Lucky strike if I sing more than that.
Babies can swim.
I'm glad none of you.
Please don't ever try.
My chat
it.
is glad that we're not fathers. Apparently they can, right?
I don't know. Let's throw one in and
And
find
they're
out.
by instinct they can hold their breath when they're in the water.
Eh, maybe.
Apparently,
I don't know.
That's what I saw. Anyone has a baby we can borrow
It's
real
worth
quick?
not verifying and conducting experiments, I think.
Maybe someone in chat could lend us a baby.
Wait. This way. That goes to the green tower.
Only right after they're born. Oh, interesting.
Right. So you got to snatch one after it's born. And then
Put it in water.
throw it in a
and it will
river
hold its
and
breath.
see what happens. Whose idea was this?
I don't know. I don't know.
I think we should
that
head
one.
this way,
Yeah.
like up the hill.
You can hold your breath longer in water.
Yeah.
Than you
If
would
we go to Blue Tower, then there's gonna be transport to Black, right?
Are you singing that Scoot Canoe thingy? Doobie Scoot Canoe?
Oh yeah.
Doobie Scoot Canoe!
That sounds like that kuskuru. that beard meets food. Y'all must know beard meets food. Come on. Everyone
of
everyone
food,
knows beard meets
Have
food.
you heard of that fruit fly that was coated into a spider?
No,
Dude,
I haven't.
have you heard about
What's
that fruit
this?
fly that was coated into a spider in Minecraft?
Really? That sounds remarkable.
Yeah.
Hey, look, there's a blue tunnel. So where's the Xbox
Yeah, you guys
from
want to
here?
Oh.
take Blue Tunnel?
It was yellow, right?
We came
Yeah,
from
we just got
above.
the
No, it
Blue
was red tunnel. It was red
It
tunnel.
was, we gotta go blue to yellow. Blue to yellow.
Yeah, blue to yellow.
Although maybe
yellow, you're
this
right.
is
Yellow.
easier around there. I don't know. I'll have a quick peek. I feel like I'm committed now. Oh, they're going the long way. They're going the long way. Chat, it's just you and I now. Just me and you, no one else. I can get a little closer to the microphone if you'd like. No, that was weird. That was probably creepy. Well, I've got my victory flare gun. Come on. Yeah, climbing the rock. Sweet. That's right. So somewhere over there was... No. Somewhere in that direction is where I was bamboozled. Do it again, they say. Jesus, says Fayechild. It's Xisuma ASMR. Oh. Can I hear them? There's no way they beat me over here. I mean, like, some people actually use these microphones like this. Like, I've seen other people and how they set it up, and it's like real close to them. But I'm a filthy mouth breather, and I don't want you to hear me breathing in between my words. You know what I mean? So, you know, I keep the microphone away from me, so you don't have to tolerate all of that when I'm trying to say my words and stuff. You know what I mean? I couldn't keep that up. I'll end up hyperventilating. For the laddies, if they're down there. I definitely took the shortcut, didn't I? Maybe I can freak those guys out when they get back. Here, I'll actually adjust it and make it... Oh, don't break it. Oh, there we go. Come on. Right, that should keep it very close to my mouth. Hey guys, how you doing?
It's just me.
I took a shortcut to get here.
Yeah, I know, and then you didn't tell the rest of us.
I know. I needed a moment. Hey guys, welcome back.
Welcome back to another episode of Minecraft
Say
Let's
what?
Play.
Huh? Right, let's open these,
Why are you
open
talking
these
with like a
boxes.
podcast voice?
Podcast?
Dang, this guy's talking really smooth. I like it.
He's a smooth talker. I can't pick this up.
One more to go, laddies. One more to go. Oh!
Hey,
Baby time, baby
let's
time.
go.
Now, what is the key for? Oh, we're gonna go use it at the black.
Yeah, we're gonna go use it at the dam.
So
I
we
got a
hope.
key.
I got my. I don't have my flagger.
Put that key down right now. Put the key down.
No. No.
Give me
Okay,
my
that's
flagger.
fine.
Can't make me.
You can have the
I'll have the flagger.
I'm a first You're so happy.
I know.
could never
This is
take
the
that
best
away
thing
from you.
ever. My life is so much better with this gun. This gun makes me feel safer. Especially when I shoot it at strangers or friends. Do y'all actually like this voice right here? Okay, we're going that way.
Xisuma, can you put this in my bag just in case?
I can definitely put that in your bag. Oh shoot!
What happened?
Sorry about that.
That's the wrong button. Wait, someone lost their backpack. Why are they getting naked?
There you go. There you go.
Oh, they're down here. That way, that way.
Thank you.
Hey,
Just
brother,
lost my
we're
backpack.
going this way.
Sorry.
Bundy, you lost your backpack. Come back, come back, come back, come back.
I'm stuck in a tree. Oh, thank you for the lovely message, Power Boss.
I don't know where I kicked it. We lost it.
Ugh. Ooh, have we? Hey, is this the platform I fell down? This might. Oh, did I fall down the hole? Oh man, you guys should have come up here at night time.
In the right direction. It's this way.
Tally ho! Oh! That was amazing. First rule of gun safety is don't tell anyone about gun safety. Am I like walking? I am. I feel like I'm moving super slow. Hey look, there it is. That's where we're heading to. Oh, Ellie! Ah! Oh, I bounced so high, man. Did you see that? I got some sick air. Dude, this
Did you
is
do
where I
some
fell earlier.
360s?
Yeah,
You should have
man.
comboed that.
I no-scoped
I
it.
have no idea where we had to go.
Oh, this is my jam right here.
Oh, this sounds good.
This is a sick beat.
Do you know where we have to go?
Yeah, just follow me.
Alright, I got you.
I'm your homie. Have you got the? Who's got the key?
It's silent.
Silent. Okay. Oh! Oh! We are so bad at this. All we have to do is walk.
We're very flimsy.
Yeah. Have we? Is this a puzzle? Oh, I remember doing this one.
Oh yeah, this.
It's getting dark.
Oh, sorry.
Do you have a flashlight?
It is.
Yeah.
Here, look at this.
Do they have a flashlight?
Yo! Yo, hi!
Oh,
We do not have a flashlight. Yeah.
Somewhere
Where we're going,
there.
this is where we're going.
Somewhere
Yeah,
there.
Baby.
By the way, you might get a little bit disoriented as we get closer here. Maybe just a little.
Sorry, I meant the jelly bean, right? It's a jelly bean. It's not a
What?
baby. You can shake it all you want.
Oh, it's no. It's a baby.
It's a baby. I agree. Silent doesn't like it.
Yeah, no, it's not a jelly belly. It's
I
not a
think
jelly bean.
jelly
It's a baby,
bean
and I'm
is the
shaking
better
it the heck I
term.
want.
It's a jelly bean.
Hey, I
Oh,
see the
it's
bridge.
over
Well,
here.
after
I see
you're
the
done
bridge.
shaking it, after you're done shaking it, it's definitely gonna be a jelly baby.
Yeah. You know, sometimes like good nurturing relies on strict parents. So shaking the baby is only natural.
Is this your parenting
Yeah.
advice to the masses?
Look, all I'm saying is, when I shake this baby as much as I can until it's dizzy, it
You
gives
lost
me
your
nostalgia
backpack.
from my childhood.
Yeah. The thing is, like, we're not gonna tell anyone how to baby their babies. You know how to parent their babies. You can shake your baby all you want. We're not responsible for your actions.
I think we've got to turn right here.
My baby. So
Don't be a baby.
Guys, I feel woozy.
Oh, guys, all the sound is on weird.
Hey, we're all the same color now. They'll know who I am because I'm the one with the flare gun. Shoot it! Shoot it! Guys, this should be easy, this bit. Maybe I should hold it down. Oh, this is scary.
We can hear each other again now.
Why, hello there!
Oh, yo,
Alright, now
look
we
how
gotta
cool
walk
that
to the
blue
door.
is.
time
I
for
lost the
another
light.
walk.
I see lanterns.
Oh, you have the light.
Is there a staircase here? Well, that wasn't helpful. Oh, I'm on a staircase. Now it's helpful. But now I can't see where the staircase ends. I don't want to fall off the staircase. Do we turn here? I think we turn here. Oh, perfect. Quick. Hey, big wall, go beyond the wall. We did it. Big wall. We did it. Are we heading to the sphere?
I don't know where we're going.
I think we just go to the sphere, man.
All my life I've lived in these walls.
This
And now
this
I'm not in
whole
the walls anymore.
this whole time we've been picking up lanterns, and now we're heading to the big one. Oh, fella! It's too easy
Is
to
this like
fall.
the Truman Show and we finally escaped
I
the
think we did,
fake
yeah.
reality that we...
We're gonna go to the studio.
Yeah.
Gonna see how it's all made. I can see them. They're
They're
over there
really
on the
far.
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Woo. That sphere is
Dude,
really
you
far
love
away.
that thing.
Oh, dude, I can't get enough of it.
Oh yeah, that's really fun.
I wish I had two. I thought we found a second one earlier when we got to that green thing, but now I'm sad.
It would have been cool to have like a red one.
Yeah. Can color coordinate.
Make a show. you know?
guys.
Make a flare
Hello.
show.
What's happening? What's happening?
I'm
I
shooting
love
my
the flare
gun.
I don't know.
This thing's great. If you shoot it
You know
straight
how
up, it
we-
lights up the entire area blue. It's actually really cool.
Son, you know how we kidnapped that baby on your back?
Yeah.
And now we're taking it to a different country?
Yeah.
This is true.
That's fine. Don't read into it.
Okay.
We did just really think we crossed like a border.
Hey, it does light things up.
to a different country.
It's the same guy.
It does, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
different country.
This is a big.
So is the microphone better when it's positioned like this, people? You need to keep telling me because I I keep second guessing myself. I'm like, nah, they'll grow sick of this so quick. They will grow sick of it. Doesn't sound any different. Oh dear, oh dear. Maybe it's more like when it's like this, right? Like I gotta do it like this. Now is it ASMR? Woo! Still the same. Oh, fair enough. I'm just gonna put it back over here then, where it normally is. It's just gonna go over there. Maybe it's usually a little bit closer, but whatever. I've made it a little bit higher. It's late. So very, very late. That's how they know where I am. That's how you know where I am, Ellie.
Funny.
You just
Funny
have to
is
look.
eager to go to bed.
I reckon there'll be
that's
like
why
a
he-
big puzzle.
He's just beelining it for the big ball.
I don't think there's anything else to do. I haven't seen a single other thing over this side, other than the sphere.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, the game is
I
called
have a
Big
feeling
Walk.
that.
It's living up to its name right now.
Yeah.
I reckon it'll tell
I
us
have a
how
feeling
many
we have to
steps
go
we
there.
walk when we get to the end.
Oh,
It's
that
gotta
would be
be
a
right.
cool stat. Yeah. Oh, it would be such a miss if they don't.
Yeah, I'd ask for a refund. Keep bumping into stuff that stops me moving. I feel like I'm attacking the sphere at this point.
Well, I know where he is now.
Hey, yo. Silent. Do you think that ball is bigger than the one?
Guys, we gotta go back.
No.
We gotta go back.
Did you forget something?
We gotta go
Forget
back.
something?
Yeah, I dropped something.
Wait, I left the
shoot.
stove on.
I
left
dropped
the
something.
stove
We
on.
gotta go back.
I left my jelly bean in the car with the windows up.
No! No!
With the windows up.
Oh, turn off the lights. Turn off the lights.
Oh, I left my jelly belly in the oven. Oh, now they're gonna love that I brought this. Oh, maybe not. That's not gonna allow us to take any gear inside, basically. Hello? I don't know who's who anymore. Beautiful melodies. Oh, it's the ultimate puzzle. It's the ultimate puzzle. Two there, and two there. 6 in total. Everything we've learned. Oh, look. I think they're above us. Maybe they know. Yeah, I think we all know. I think we all know. Hey, just shake my head! I shook my head! I love this game. This game was a trip. A beautiful trip. A beautiful adventure. That's me. Look how we communicate without language. The music is a vibe. I'd like to compose something really mellow like this at some point. Give it a kick. I don't know who that is. I think it's Fundy. I think it's Fundy. I just have a feeling. It's like so weird about this game. It's like literally hypnotizing me. Yay! It's like a trip. I'm on drugs. Please don't clip that. Isn't this just the room before? Wait, is there a new puzzle? No, I think I really shouldn't jump down here. Oh, it goes all the way up. How pretty. Oh, maybe that's how many puzzles are left. There isn't a staircase on that side, though. Oh god, this looks complicated. I've got no idea what's happening. Weird. So... I'm clueless. Do they correspond? 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2... I'm not sure they correspond. Wait, is it reset? Oh, look! This one. Oh. Oh, maybe you do them in order. This is so weird, solving puzzles without like any communication. What the heck? I think everyone figured that out way quicker than me. I think sometimes the puzzles are just simpler than I expect. So what now when we come back here? Oh, this is new. Right, this here? No, that's the way we came in. Oh, that opened up, right. I'm clearly the clueless one. Non-verbal is still communicating. Very true, but like that's what I'm loving. I'm loving the non-verbal communication experience. Like they should know that I'm the one who's going to play a rhythm. That's how you know it's me. Because, wait a minute. Right, sorry, I'll stop making a song. New music idea. I mean, honestly, if something makes a sound, you can just start making music with it. So, like, yeah, that could be a impetus for starting something, you know, creative-wise. Oh, okay. So there's 2 on that side. I'll go over here. But am I locked out? Wait, I'm not in the game. Am I supposed to help? I've got absolutely not an idea. How? Oh, thank you. And maybe it's timed. Oh! Shoot, it is. Wait. Oh! Okay, so then we go through and catch. No. I don't think we can do anything else now. What a remarkable game this is. Yay! Yay! Ugh. Right, let's keep at it. I'm having this Steelix chat. I'm forgetting that you're there. I feel like I want to talk to the others. I was having this thought, like, you know, like a game like Portal comes along. It's amazing, and then like Portal 2, they refine all the puzzles. This feels like one day you might look back at the puzzles in this game and be like, this was kind of basic. This was kind of silly, right? Because I can see how all of these ideas just get like sketched out between a team of people and then thrown into the game. But like I reckon people in the future will make really amazing puzzles if this becomes like a genre. I think they had the right idea. We've all got to run at the same time. I think we're going. You've probably all got to press the button at the exact same time. See, look, I'm the weak link each time, right? I thought that was the test run. I thought that was the test run. Oh. Oh god. Okay, do it again. Oh, that's clever. So we're going to see them run. Don't press the wrong button. Oh, gosh. Oh! Now we go back. We're getting better now. Also, definitely don't want to fall through that because you go all the way back to the beginning. X needs his moral support flare gun, I do. Am I making any sense though? This I feel like might be the first of like a whole genre of games like this. Someone immediately recognized it. Oh, I reckon that might be Ellie. Well, actually, no, maybe Fundy. I don't know. It's a football chant, right? Oh, did we split up? They might, like, throw something over us. I didn't see another door, actually. I only saw one. Yeah, you throw the thing over, maybe. Oh. I think I get it. You need someone in the middle. I didn't see what way they went. Right, I'll stay in the middle then. If I just stay here, then maybe they'll figure it out. They're figuring something out. Oh, there we go. Okay, hopefully we're all correctly split up. Someone, like, do you see what I mean about the puzzles? Someone was like, literally, let's throw kettles over a wall. Like, it's amazing. It's amazing, but... Oh, it did look like there were two sections over here. It's amazing now, it's fun, but like... Someone will come up with, like, better puzzles in the future, I reckon. For this kind of environment. Right, I have a feeling that I'm going to need to send it over to this side next. So we'll alternate the sides. Oh, actually, no. It might be based on what light... Yeah, it was based on what light is lit up, so it's been thrown over to this side. I'll send it back over to the left anyway, but... Actually, you probably just do what's quickest, which is this. So they'll send it over, but I need to look, right? Yep, it went over to this side. Very cool stuff. One more to go. Oh, I almost got stuck. Oh, can you imagine if it got stuck on the top? I think it went over. I think it went over there. I don't want to be wrong. Oh, right in front of us. Aren't we lucky? the kettle! Bring the kettle! Right, more of these things. I keep forgetting to talk, it's so weird. Can't see what's on them, but we did the puzzle, so we know about that. So... Right, that possible transferring of information between rooms. Oh. Oh, this is going to be so difficult for me. How in the heck? So... How would you communicate? So that... Oh, whoever... The person here knows what's on the card. Is it going to be the same in there? I need to see. I need to see. Is it the same when it closes? I think it was. I really need to double check that. Oh. Yes. Okay, so it'll be the same on every board. So the person on that side. Oh, I can't get my head around this. So the person here will know what's on the card. That will be the same as that. Right, so it's going to be consistent going across. The person in this room has to go like that, yeah? I don't know how obvious that is going to be. So they will say, or, like, no. Yeah, okay, let's see what's going on. Maybe... Oh, okay, right. Not a test. Okay, I'm just going to hope that works and then wait here. So they should get the signal that it's the one in the middle. I think they got the signal. This is wild. But now we should see them place it in the middle. And that actually worked. I can barely believe it. Okay. So, slash is the fourth one. Okay, so we need to... Okay, here we go. I'd like it if they confirmed it with me, because I'm not sure how obvious which one it is I'm tapping on, but... Okay, here we go. I like that I got this roll. I got... Oh, no, don't do that. I got a roll that I could figure out. Very nice. Okay, that is not on the board. I keep doing that. Yay! I can't believe we're doing this without non-verbal communication. This is wild. This is absolutely wild. And we're getting faster at it as well. Oh, that's the very first one. Oh, what a unique experience, hey? What a unique experience. Yeah, that's a no. I like shaking the head. I don't think they intended for us to do that. I have a feeling it was more about like arm gestures, but for me it's just Shaking the head. We got faster this quick. Yay! Woo! I think we need like a confirmation message. There you go. I can also see it directly above them. That's cool. Oh no! Oh wait, it's gonna say save the kettle. Throw the kettle up top. Jules says this is so cool that humans can do this. I know, right? Like, human intelligence is fascinating. Fascinating stuff. I'm gonna go in the room at the ends. Right, so like... what I can't remember what I'm doing if I... Like, that's left. Up. What would that one be? I don't know. Sitting on your bum. So the information goes through the two middle rooms from one side to the other, and then... Right, I got it. We all need to get in the same room together, though. We all need to get in the same room together. I think. No, come... We all need to be in the same room together, so like... That one I'm not sure about. Yeah. Okay. Hey, why can't I... What am I doing wrong here? There we go, like that. That works. What do we want? Okay, crouch and sit. Okay, so that's just like I think you got to do that like that. Leave one arm down and point to the left. That. I think that's what I'm doing now. I think I'm putting one arm and both up. I think I got it. I think I got it. Oh wait, is it coming from the other side? I thought... Yeah, no, I got it wrong. It comes from that side. See, I'm so not with it. I'm just so slow. That's one arm out. No. Just walking off doing this. God, this game is so weird. I love it. Now we wait for the next one. He just walks off. Oh, your local chaos gremlin. What a great username. Oh, that's crouch, but not sit. Wait. Okay, so that's like both up, but then one out, like that. Oh my god, this is wild. This is wild. One more to go. One more to go. Oh, yeah, spin. Whoever suggested that one was a great idea. Brilliant. Oh my goodness me. Whoop whoop. Whoa! There is something weird up there. Whoa! Whoa, trippy. It's the ultimate jelly belly. Oh, look. Look how close they're getting. Nah, I changed my mind. Oh!
Yo!
Hey!
Yo!
Oh, hi, fellas.
We did it, guys! We
Dude,
did
that
Wow.
was amazing.
One of the most crazy human accomplishments I've ever seen.
That was
We
so
communicated.
it! So good! We did so good.
Cool. Dude, all of us spinning was so funny.
That was great. I love that part.
Wow, that was so
We got
fun.
jumped down?
man.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Do we just have to jump down now? What's that? Oh no. Oh no.
Hopefully we get to jump down.
I don't know.
I want to jump off
Dear
this thing.
Shemmy, late but great. 87 months.
Wow,
Appreciate
Those
ya.
cars with the retractable roofs.
There's a thing over there. We gotta go to it.
Wait.
Everyone jump on 3, right? Oh, you went. 3!
Okay.
Ah!
Jump on. Whoa, and off we go.
This is it.
Orb's dead. But wait, there's more. Here's one I made earlier.
Yeah, I agree. I said yeah.
Yeah, there was no this. There was no this.
Who did this? This threw
What do
me
you mean?
off.
I did this.
Guys,
No, that
guys,
was wrong.
It
There
threw
was
me
no
guys,
off.
do you want to know who I was
was
throughout all of that time? I was always the weakest link. I was always the
no, we
moron
knew
on the
that.
road.
'Cause
No, I
when we
don't-
were
I don't think
talking,
so.
that's still the same thing.
True. True.
No, okay, so the one with the one where we had to pass the information along with like the plaques through with the 4 things, I did not figure that out until the end. And then you were like tapping on the glass, so I was like, oh.
Yeah. I
we
got
gotta pass along.
frustrated
Yeah.
during that one. I was freaking out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, at one point, like, I was just waiting for one of you to appear so I could see you and give you the information.
I think.
Let's
Yeah,
see.
it's
Oh,
fine.
you know
It's
what?
fine.
Lion King. Lion King.
Guys, take a seat.
What
Take a
is this
seat.
TV for? Oh, is that it?
We get to watch a movie. We get to watch a movie.
Wait, that's an old like VGA.
Sit down, sit
cable.
down, sit down.
Wow.
It's starting.
Sit down. You're missing it.
It is.
It's starting, it's starting. Shh.
Super VGA, VGA. Oh, sorry.
There it is, there it is.
Oh, it's the credits. I don't want to watch this.
That's the
Whoa.
credits, man.
Whoa.
Credits to all the
Guys,
devs.
they put
Great
in
game.
so much effort into making this game. Can we not at least
Shall
give
we?
them
Yeah,
a little
let's-
moment of our time?
Let's do a little shout out to M. Halberstadt and Mickey Rubach and Sarah Pavlich.
You skipped a few, Funny.
And Cabal
And
Betzer,
Elizabeth
and Stephen Blanc,
McGill.
and Alyssa Hallison, and Tim Colton.
Yeah, and
Yes.
don't
All right, everybody,
forget
everybody, go,
Edwards
go. Yeah,
and
yeah,
Logan
yeah,
Collins.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Logan
Yeah.
Paul?
Yeah.
Costco. Apparently
Costco?
Jesus worked on this.
I don't. What?
Dang, these guys are snorer.
Oh,
Wake up.
Oh, sorry, what? Where are we going?
We drew a mustache
Hey, we
on your
stopped
face while you're
walking, guys.
sleeping.
This game is all about walking.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. My fault.
Something's not right.
By the way, Xisuma, I don't know if you've ever been told, but you snore in there.
I don't snore.
Yeah.
Shut up.
You're quite the snorer. Not gonna lie.
No,
You've never
Yeah.
I
noticed that
don't
in
hear
Minecraft.
myself snoring.
True. That's a
Huh.
fair fact. I think he's got us there,
I
boys.
mean, can't contradict that.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the
music.
music.
You
You have
pretty
ears,
logic.
right?
Look, listen.
You have ears.
Wait, Fundy, were you the one T-posing throughout that entire thing?
That was me. That
I
was me.
the one. I was the one doing
That
this.
was you? Oh,
That was me.
shoot, no. I thought I had it. I thought I knew.
What if someone threw you off the edge? I would
What?
never do such
No,
a thing.
no.
What if I jumped off the edge?
Oh, wait.
Please
Go
don't.
for it,
It's gonna
Simon.
delay
Go
so
for it.
much. It's gonna delay so much.
Oh, he went for it. Kiori to wave goodbye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye bye, Island.
This is it. This is it. Goodbye. We had such great
Bye,
fun
Island.
adventure times things, stream, friends, puzzles, galore. Oh,
Oh, we need to say. Oh, we need to say goodbye to specific people. Ellie goes first. Look at that. So it's Ellie's
oh
color.
yeah. Bye, Ellie.
Should we wait for Silent?
Yeah, he'll be here soon. All right.
I don't want to
What's
leave you
behind
guys.
this building?
So you're gonna be behind here, or are we gonna
Oh.
sing? We gotta make-
Nothing.
I'll tell you guys. I'll tell you guys.
See you on the other
Goodbye.
side, man.
Goodbye, Ellie. Goodbye, Ellie.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Ellie.
We loved
Bye.
you. We loved you.
It was such
but
a
not
great
as much
time.
As we love Fundy.
Hey, hug.
Bye.
Give me a hug. Give me a
Ellie.
Come on, man. Come on.
Hug.
Give it.
Now walk
Goodbye.
into the light. Walk into the light, Ellie. Don't
Walk
be
into the
afraid.
Yeah, don't do you're too
This
great.
is insane. This is insane. All
What
right,
a
there
sucker.
goes.
He actually did it.
Who's next? Who's next?
Oh.
There you
It
go.
just
Next
gives you
person.
colors, or?
Oh, like that. Okay.
Oh,
you.
It's my
Orange.
time, guys.
Wait.
Yep, it's your turn.
Okay, yeah, it's your
No,
turn.
it's me. It has to be.
Yeah, it just lets you. It's
Goodbye.
only you. Okay.
It is what it is. For every
It was a
good
second
time.
created in life, this is right. Give me a
This
hug,
is fair
boys.
and just. Bye
Group
bye.
hug, group
Goodbye,
hug.
everyone.
Thank you.
Take care.
Thank you, good sir, for your efforts.
What a beautiful
Majestic.
exit. Should we go back and explore
beautiful.
the island?
Yeah, there's a few more puzzles we didn't do. I think we can do it.
Hey,
Where's
I'm
it
the
gonna
host.
be?
I got a feeling I'm gonna be last. I'm gonna be left here. See, I predicted it.
Ah, shoot. Yep. Well, this island is yours now. You own it. Here's the
true.
deed.
It's
And
true. I can
guess-
chill
I
here
guess I
for a
leave
while.
now. yeah.
Group hug? Is this a hug or a group hug?
This is just a hug.
It's just a hug.
Just hugs.
Just a regular hug.
I don't want to go.
Oh.
I want to go. Let me out. I'm too young, too beautiful to die.
Go to the light, Silent. Don't be afraid.
I want to punch. I'll punch it. I'll
Punch
get
a
you
hole.
one day.
Punch a hole.
Shoot. Well, it's been good.
It's been amazing. Take care. Wow. Should we go explore the island, chat? We could legit go explore the island. Hey, guess what? It's like 20 past 11. I'm not going to explore the island. Who's next, I wonder? I was green this whole time. I got no one to say goodbye to. Well, I guess now we find out what's over here. That's it. It's the end of the game. We made it, people. We're alive. What a beautiful experience that was. Thank you for playing Big Walk. Congratulations on finishing the game. You said goodbye, so now might be a good time to take a break. There's still more to see, though. When everyone's ready, feel free to return and explore some more. Yeah, there are more puzzles. Maybe they'll do like an expansion or something, so might not be the end of our experiences here, but that was Big Walk. Chat, you have my attention for a moment before I wrap it up. Bye, Mr. Music. Goodbye, Chaos Gremlin. I love the username. Sweet dreams, indeed. Sleep well, says Jacket Bracket. I mean, I got to wind down, but it's going to be a late one for me. I had a late one yesterday. Had a lay-in today, so I'm actually okay with staying up late. It worked out. Was super happy to jump on and get this thing wrapped up because it's such an amazing game. Yay, attention, says Dare. What? Well, you know, I get distracted a lot, and when we get to the end, I actually can put my eyeballs on chat for a moment. Hot Gamer says relax now, Suma. That's exactly what I'm going to do. What I will tell you all, just in case anyone here isn't in the know, music is out under the name Xisuma. Come on. Come on. Why can't it just go to the one I want? Why does it always have to shuffle anywhere but there? There we go. I'll leave it paused. Go check out xisuma.bandcamp.com and check out the music disc. There's another one out. There's another one out as well, which is cool, right? Let's go find someone to raid. The gang will be back in the future. We're probably going to play some Mecha. Probably going to do some other things at some point together. As for me, we've got the Tuesday stream coming up, and I'm hoping to do a Sunday morning one. Art Gamers is loving the music disc. So glad you are. I think the next one might take a minute because I don't have the next one figured out yet. I don't know who I'm going to make one for. And we got to do some serious grinding on Hermitcraft. I'm doing a big episode, so got to do that. Anyway, I'm going to send you over to Cub, who's playing on Hermitcraft, right? Well, actually, he's not. I've just tuned in to raid him, and he's not at his chair. So give him a surprise. Apparently, he's just been raided by someone else as well. I think Silent just raided him, so give him a surprise when he gets back. That's it. Thank you, everyone. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you all soon. Take care. Bye-bye.